Hey everyone, welcome back to Wicked Ones. I'm the storyteller for this game, Matthew Pose, and I'll let everyone introduce who they're playing today.
Yes. I'll go ahead and go first. I am playing Slimmick, the Squirrel Conniver, but he's actually a lizard. That's what he keeps saying. No one believes him anymore.
I believe.
All right, I'm playing Lord Movish. I am a orc hunter who is quite vicious, quite mean, and can do things.
Yep. And I'm Norman Rafferty, and I believe it's the triumphant return after the rescue of Nefarious Aragast. After that horrible debacle. So, return of the succubus sorceress supreme.
All right.
And worse than ever.
That's
And
right.
we left off last time with you recovering and the other team doing some work in the dungeon. Meanwhile, while the three of you recovered, you had come up with a dastardly plan, possibly go to the children of Heldar and make them submit to you.
Yes,
Yeah,
delicious children.
We had established that we were going to use their own rights to do so, because I can shape the world with the powers with my god powers.
We changed the one of their rituals and put false information in it that would actually serve the Lord of Unending.
It's not even false information. The process of them finding a new leader is trial by combat.
Hey, that one. Okay. Sorry, I was thinking something different.
We were just going to go and fight as a team under my name and take them over.
You see, this is why you never write rules for your organization to have fights be the way you choose leaders. Because it just ends up with
Trial by
like
combat.
this. Some random
like the
guy's
worst
gonna
thing.
come in, challenge you, say like, oh yeah, you killed his father, whatever, and you're just like, I don't care. I didn't care when I killed him.
Well, isn't Lord Movish, who the hearts of angels are master of martial arts?
Yeah, he'll rip his heart out.
It's not
Oh, yeah.
you. Pointing at Slimmick.
Me?
Oh, right. I forgot. Slimmick, we have to debilitate you.
Oh, is that time again?
Don't we have to remove the hair from the root? Otherwise, it just grows back.
All right.
And if you thought your voice was annoying when you talk, it's so much worse when you scream. Have you considered pithing?
So we have a goal, we have a target. What is the goal of this? Is this a raid mission where you're trying to up your tier? Are you trying to get something specific? Are you trying to work towards your master plan?
I think we're up in the tier.
We did
It
want
might be that we're up in the-
sacrifices, and we are kind of short on them.
Yeah.
And I think that was maybe part of the idea of it, but getting them to submit and increasing our tier would probably help out a lot in that regard.
It could
We're
be a
being shown
two-part
up by
plan.
everyone.
Because we still have to go after higher tier factions to get the sacrifices, but that'll put us at a better stance to do so.
Well, like I said, you can always make this a two-part plan. One of the goals could be to tier up, get enough equipment and support that from them that you're tiering up, and you can have a separate plan for getting sacrifices.
That is true. So, you know what? After we take them over, let's say we just use all these orc raiders and just go raid someone.
Actually, hold on. If someone's going to be the leader and they're in this, their spouse and their family would probably be pretty valuable people.
Okay. Yeah,
so why don't we take them over and then just take the important women and children as sacrifices?
That's also a distinct possibility. Peony, you got any idea?
I approve of everything in that sentence.
All right, sacrificing women and children. Let's do it.
Well, the important women and children.
Yes.
So we have to ask the children, if they're important. And then all of them will say yes because they all think they're so great.
All right, so this does sound like a two-step plan, though. The first
Yep.
one is to defeat the orcs, take enough of their equipment and power to tier up, and enough help. And the other one
it's
is
through
to
it's through ritual combat. We just have to go
Yep.
in there and be like, this is ours now.
But it's still going to need 2 parts to get 2 goals. You have 2 objectives:
Hell
tier
yeah.
up and get master plan. So with that, what type of plan do you think the conflict is going to be? The tournament.
The tournament?
I guess that's kind of a strike if we go in there with just the goal to do it.
Yeah.
I mean,
And now
basically,
that-
our goal is it's a combat encounter that we hope to win.
Get in there, take over.
How are you going to round up how are you going to tell who the important prisoners are going to be? What kind of plan is that going to be?
Always be deception.
Only have tier 1 and tier 2 weapons. We need to fix it.
We'll go around, we'll lie and intimidate and drag people back.
Yeah, deception.
Are we
Right.
intimidating and deceitful?
Trickery.
We are deceitful, and he's intimidating. Oh, I can actually threaten pretty well, so.
I'm not very good at being. I mean, despite the fact that I'm a psychic, I'm not
threaten.
very good at trickery, but my henchmen are.
Yep, so they're perfect, if you bring them along.
So with
I
that said,
have,
who's spending gold?
2 and threaten, and I no gold to spend.
All right, who has gold to take their minions with them?
Yep.
Not
All right.
this guy.
Listen up, you losers. It's time to earn your paycheck. We'll get paid. Throw money. Bunch of no
Break it
good
up,
idiots.
count it. All of them laughing and nodding now. All right.
I
and
mean,
so
I
with
let them
that-
sleep. Big crybabies let them sleep off their injuries.
Well, last time they take a sword to the gut from a knight.
They did take a hit for the team.
All right. So with that, we're going to roll engagement for this tournament and see what things are looking like as you approach. All right. So not only have you heard about the whole, children of Heldar obeying the strongest leader in this fight now that the leader's dead and all this, so has one of the giants.
Uh-oh.
So as you approach,
Hell yeah.
before you can even get to the gates, you can see standing over the wall are these 2 giants joking with each other. And as you're getting there, and they're just getting bigger and bigger, and yeah, all the orcs are shouting, and you can see a lot of the guys who had signed up for the tournament are kind of like their heads are down, they're debating running, abandoning the town.
So we definitely have a
Look
plan
up
for that,
at 'em.
right?
Plan for a giant? Yeah,
Yeah.
I think if we start running, we could. I mean, you're Lord Movish. I saw you kill God.
True. And he is growling at the giants.
Well, you seem
Yeah, I mean,
confident.
it's just a person, but more.
Right,
You
the
can
2 of
do
them
this.
were laughing and
I believe
joking, and Lord
Wait.
Movish is growling. Go ahead.
I forgot. I will cast protection from anything on Lord Movish.
What?
I will accept that.
Pooga, poo, hex on you. Poof. There, go to it.
It's a little more easier. You're actually trying to intimidate the giants.
Hell yeah.
All right, let's give me a threat and starting at no effect.
I'm not putting anything extra into this.
All right. All right, so Lomarish is growling and everything else, and he's being just loud enough that one of the giants look over and laugh and
You know,
picks up one orc and throws him at Lord Movish.
Do
This
I
will
need
shock.
to?
This will shock your body if you don't resist.
I'll
It
take
will
it.
probably kill that orc as well.
I'll take it.
All right, so the orc crashes against you. You hear a crumpling sound. Normovish takes maybe a step back, but that orc is definitely dead. And the giants laugh even louder.
Okay. I think the giants are going to be the biggest problem that we come across. So I'm going to use my second
biggest.
point. I'm going to use my second point of scout
All right.
to establish that these giants have bad knees.
All right, that doesn't conflict with any previously established notes about the giants. So, yeah.
Weak
It's
in the
more
knee.
the way that giants are like physically built. Over
Mhm.
time, their legs don't get as strong as their upper bodies. That's the problem.
Fair enough. That might be why he bent down and picked up the orc and chucked him at you, rather than
They
just
do have to
kicking
bend
him.
over.
Slimmick will actually go ahead and approach the giants.
All right,
Is
and
his
how
pla-
is Slink get noticed by them at this point?
Well, let's see.
Well,
Oh,
what's Slink's plan? Maybe I should ask that first. Maybe you don't
oh,
want to be noticed.
oh, no. My plan is, in fact, to be noticed and strike up a conversation and banter with them and figure out what they're here for, what they want, what are they like. So I'm going to use my leaf cape to, like, drag their attention down and just, like, shout up, like, "Hey, big guys, how's it going?"
All right, give me a banter at limited effect.
Okay. Let's see. So, banter, we're a weak. Is there any way I can make this better right now?
Can go hard. You're
Make
in
your
a.
make your banter better.
Yeah. Let's
I-
let's go hard so that I can actually get it up to default, normal, and
Mhm.
I'll accept extra consequences because they'll probably ignore me.
Oh, never mind. I was going to offer to help you, but you just accepted extra consequences. I'll be over here.
Yeah. So
All
I'm
right,
going
so
hard and I get a mixed success.
you do get their attention. They look down, they listen for a sec, and listen to your words, and they start laughing. And one reaches down and picks you up and brings you up to his face. Oh,
Hey.
a squirrel that speaks dark tongue.
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm multilingual like that, you know. I went to like a very prestigious school and everything. Not so hard. Get shaken enough on the ground.
and the ones laughed about the other one kind of hits his shoulder. Be nice. Ugh. And you get jostled a little and opens up his hand so you can actually stand there.
So, what are you guys here for? The big tournament thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I gotta wonder, why are you in for it? Last I heard, they were trying to like steal hearts out of your chest or something.
Yeah, well, their current leader's dead, and their swords make excellent toothpicks. So apparently, if we win this, they'll make all the swords we need.
Wait a second, you're just here for toothpicks? I can get you toothpicks. I'm the toothpick master merchant of the world. I'm a squirrel. I have access to trees and everything. This is an
Well,
outright lie.
yeah, give me a banter.
All right.
Is
Well,
that normal
th
effect?
th I mean, this is like a trick. I am lying.
Oh, trick. That's fair. Trick makes more sense. Yes.
All right, what are we starting at?
We're starting at default because there is no
Okay.
advantage a giant has for detecting that you're lying.
All right. I'm going to go hard because that'll also give me an extra die.
All
Because
right.
I'm outright lying to them. Mixed success.
All right. So, like, you can get us toothpicks,
Yeah, absolutely.
like the iron ones the orcs have.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. You see, some of my best friends, they're over in the brass cult. I mean, they're different than iron, but brass is like even better. It's like heavier and stronger.
Hmm. And the one holding you looks at the other. So after we beat up these orcs, do we just want to get our toothpicks from these guys? And the other one just gives a shrug. Thanks, little squirrel man. And he gently puts you down.
You're welcome. Now, I'm going to need you to fill out these forms of address and, you know, shipping information and And I'll go ahead and just distract them for a little while everyone else does their thing.
All right. So what are the other two you working on?
Oh, I'm walking in and I'm claiming my place in the tournament.
All right. So
I guess I'll disguise my stupid henchman and myself as other as just casual people, so they won't know that we're monsters. So when we do our deception, they immediately know it's us.
all right. So you're just becoming orcs illusionary.
Yes, allow me to invoke the power of illusion.
Let's see how this goes.
And we're off.
All right. So you're
Wouldn't be an awesome starting adventure. Are you too stressed, Slimmick, to give us advice on how to pass as orcs?
That's my secret, Captain. I'm always stressed. Reroll it.
Let's try this again.
Oh,
I know you guys are all laughing because you know it's going to fail again. Oh,
No,
wow!
it works.
all right.
That's
So
a mixed success. We are reasonably.
there's now
can
5
pass.
orcs and 1 squirrel person who ended up becoming the squirrel person.
Me, because fate hates me.
So your giant bugbears are now looking like giant orcs.
My bugbears are pretty buff.
Yeah.
And I guess I'm a squirrel. Well, great.
So that's what
It's
I
okay,
look like?
It's just a glamour.
Oh gosh, you didn't even spice it up any. Oh god. Can't look at myself. All
Yeah.
the bald patches.
Slimmick, if
So,
you look at just don't look at me like that. I feel dirtier than usual.
I will walk right up to the person running the tournament, the
Mhm.
ceremonial leader.
And you see this ancient orc kind of hunched over. His eyes are bad, and he looks up. Huh?
Here to fight,
Name?
Movish.
Clan?
Dead.
Wait, aren't there any like gasps of like surprise? I thought Movish was a cursed name, not to be uttered.
Last time we were here, we burnt down their houses. And
If the
Well,
giants
took
weren't
that.
here, people would be
That
very
doesn't
concerned.
change. I thought you were like thrown out of the orc tribes, and
oh, I was. I'm the last of my tribe that these guys killed.
yeah. Okay, so don't they know your name? Aren't you like
This
anathema or
this
something?
this is also an old guy. Like
Mhm.
he's probably forgotten more than I will ever know.
He may not
Who
even be from
hasn't?
clan. He may just be a traveling shaman of the orcs.
True.
He's just here for the ritual. And so
My
we'll
clan
be-
is dead.
All right. Will you claim this as your clan once you win? If you win?
Yes.
And he goes to the ritual and gets out some more paint and paints a couple white stripes on your face. Please go down with the others for when it begins.
Wonderful. It was established that there would be teams, but I was the leader, so I will bring my group with me.
All right. So, Peony and Slimmick, are you doing anything else? Lord Movish is all set for this tournament. There's a handful of orcs. The 2 giants there seem to be a team. And they are not taking this as seriously as the other orcs who are dreading fighting these giants.
Well, I would have
This
also
is
gone
perfect.
back for Slimmick and Peony
Yeah.
as my team.
Mhm.
Okay.
I will
Well,
actually
okay.
try to manipulate the fight.
Yeah, I mean this is the cunning plan. Okay, so what I'm going to do is when Lord Movish goes down, I'll cast the necromantic ritual to bring him back to life. Slimmick, give me Movish's left gonad.
You got it.
I do not have Movish's left gonad. Why do you think I would touch his gonads?
What, didn't you do a thing in the prison with him? Nah, what?
No.
Never mind. Maybe that was the goblin.
Ew. Well, I'm out of ideas. What's your plan?
My plan
The-
is I'm going
The
to.
plan is to go and fight.
Fighting's great. My plan is
We're
I'm
rooting for
going
ya.
to manipulate the tournament registry so that the giants beat up all the orcs for us, and then we get to go and fight whatever orc remains.
You mean have our guy go last tier?
Basically.
I like it. I didn't know you could read.
I'm just gonna cross my arms passive-aggressively at you and stare judgmentally.
I could marry you all over again.
Alright, so what's it gonna take to manipulate the registry? I suppose actually hiding, sneaking in, doing that without
Oh
anyone
well, the
noticing?
Right.
registry.
So you see that they've got a bunch of goblins that are lined up, and they got different names that have been carved into their forehead. As they're carving one to Lord Movich, you can hear the little things screaming. And it looks like they're going to dangle them over a pit where they've set up some very hungry lizard-like creatures. And the first two eaten are who go against each other first.
Wow. This is surprisingly brutal and entertaining. I love these guys' style. I'm glad that we're gonna rule over them. This is fantastic.
So let me see. I've got to make sure I understand this because that's amazing. So basically, they have like the tree is they've got like 16 or so goblins with the names of the entrants carved in their foreheads.
Mm-hmm.
And every time they have to remove somebody from the tree, they throw them into the pit.
All right.
Well, they're going to throw them over the pit with some ropes, and the first couple eaten are the ones who are going against each other first.
Oh,
right.
so it's drawn by it's drawn by lots. Okay.
Yeah.
So while I was in the demon realm where Movish became a god, I became deranged and dragged this amulet back with me somehow,
Mhm.
drawing power from the atmosphere. Who knows what this thing is actually made out of? I'm going to give it to our goblin in the hopes that it actually helps him win.
Should you be doing that?
Well, I have no idea what it
Orcish
does now, so this is a good way to
baby.
test it too.
That's like raw chaos. You shouldn't be touching that.
Exactly.
All right. Well, I have a
Chaos.
better.
Check off your supply to have it. You
Yep,
hand it
check
to
my
the goblin
supply.
who looks up like, why? Why me?
Yeah,
But
when
he
our
clings to
goblin.
it tight.
Fear not, little goblin, for you shall have the power of chaos and demons within you, flowing and overpouring, taking over your very mind and soul. Enjoy.
All right, that will come back.
That'll come back.
Yeah, I'm waiting for
Alright.
that guy to mutate into some horrible demon. He basically kills everyone in the ship. But hey, I'm
We'll
here
see if he
for
wins
anything.
all of his fights or not,
All right,
or
well, I have
wins
a better.
or lives longer.
I have a better plan than yours. One that uses magic.
All right, let's hear it.
So the monsters in the pit. What are they?
They're back.
They seem to be some kind of like cousins of dragons, far dumber, smaller than real dragons, but bigger than normal lizards. They could probably eat a full goblin in a good bite.
Yeah, they're like those fake discount dragons you buy. I bought a dragon. That's not a dragon. They said it was a dragon. Okay, excellent.
Exactly.
Perfect. Then all I have to do is cast a glamour on the other goblins of basically dragon barbecue sauce. Irresistible to be eaten by lizards.
Yeah, I'd say that's a tier 2 spell.
Yeah, let's do it.
Make them smell and taste like barbecue sauce.
And it's just an illusion. They don't actually taste better. The dragons just think they taste better. But whatever, you're already chewing on it. Once they've got it in their mouths, they're not going to give it up.
Well, let's see what happens
Just
here.
like people, really.
Let's see what you can do to these dollar store dragons.
I have
Alright.
only a mixed success, so maybe
No.
it'll turn the tide. Maybe it won't.
You coat most of these goblins in this illusion, and maybe a few of the ones who are carving in the things. And after the first couple are bitten, and the lizards realize, wait, these ones taste better, one of them reaches up and pulls one of the orcs down and starts feasting on it. Everyone has a good chuckle and a laugh. Some people may
I got to
cry.
hurt people who weren't even involved. This is a great day.
But all in all, this is a brutal spectacle. But yes, your goblin is eaten last. So the giants
I'm
come
gonna
in
go
after
buy
about. Go ahead.
I'm in such a good mood. I will buy a bag of tripe and share it with Slimming.
Do you have your minions working on anything while this is happening?
Uh, hmm. That's a
You
good
can
question.
also
I
you,
paid to. I'm just thinking. I paid to bring them. I didn't. I can't believe I paid to just bring them so they could watch a sporting event. What kind of an idiot am I?
in
Um.
fairness,
I'll-
you can always use them for flashbacks should you come up with something that they should have been working on.
yeah, I'm just gonna have them lay low for right now. They're our ace in the hole in case we need something. Because I'm a feeling Lord Bovish is stomped on repeatedly by a giant.
So
Right.
just to clarify, in this group tournament, I am
Mhm.
in there by myself.
No. You got Slimmick and Peony going with
Okay.
you, but this is
Yep.
the
Cool.
waiting
Wait, we
time.
have to fight?
So what happens is the
This
goblins
is
are
why
pushed over.
this is why I'm mentioning it, because Peony's like, we're fighting?
Yeah. What? Whoa! Like I'm sitting there
Yep.
with a bag of tripe in my hand. Going, what? We're supposed to fight too?
As you're eating, I grab you and bring you down into the area with the combatants.
Yeah. So as the combatants are waiting for their goblin to be eaten, which lets them enter the ring, the giants are waiting impatiently, and about halfway through their goblins eaten, and they're going in and they're making short work of the orcs who are there. There's maybe 4 other orcs left by the time your goblin is eaten last, and the 3 of you can enter. And the 2 giants look untouched.
You
Like
know,
from when they were standing out before, they had no armor on, no nothing. Now they seem to be wearing full armor. They're carrying large blades that fit their size, and the orcs, despite being stronger than a human, are no match for these things.
yeah.
Um,
It's not too late to give up on this plan. I mean, did you see when the giant hit the guy so hard that his
1 second. In my gear, I still have 1 use of Nova Steel. They'll be like, if what they wanted for toothpicks was metal, there you go. And I'll hand Slimmick the use of Nova Steel to try and assist
They've
a
already
surrender.
agreed. They're just kind of on tour right now. But this
So
will
I'm
be good to
prepared
pay
to
them off
fight,
once we beat them
but-
up.
Okay.
We still probably need to live, but we can do this. We don't have to completely murder them, we just have to make them stop having fun.
In that case.
Well- So go for the knees was your advice.
Yes.
One hits the knees, one hits the kidneys, one hits the head. Same as people. Got it.
Alright. So I think we're ready.
So with that, you got the 2 giants and 4 orcs left in the arena duking it out as the gate for you guys open as the goblin gets eaten. And a weird grinding sound is coming from the lizard pit.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm sure. It's a
Fine.
good doggy.
So I want to eliminate these orcs, so Slimmick might be able to work his magic to show the giants to be like, hey, we got you covered. Put this act on so we can win.
Yeah. So
So I'm going to start off by literally smashing one of them with a book. But I will use scan to hit them in the right spot. And the book I have is the mosquito book from the temple.
What are you doing with that?
it's his bludgeoning
Alright.
weapon now.
Give me a scan, see where you can find a good spot.
Hell yeah. And I am using a item.
Mm-hmm.
Is that effect or die?
What's that?
The using an item, is that an extra die or add effect?
Oh, it's going to move your effect down to limited because you're beating someone with a book rather than a weapon.
Okay, I'm cool with that. It's
All
fine.
right. Oh,
Critical.
okay. So you wouldn't think it, but you come up with this book, and you just start beating this orc over the head till you hear a crunching sound.
And then I just hold the book up and I shout to the crowd as the blood that from the orc is gone because the mosquito book absorbed it.
Does it do that?
All right. So you hold it up, and the crowd is just cheering over this brutality. Peony,
my
how do you
turn.
open up this?
I guess I'm going over to the Giants, and I'm going to go ahead and start explaining the deal. We're gonna give them a show, but they can go ahead and take the fall. And hey, I already have a prepayment.
And the
Uh,
All right.
steel will be comfortable on the mouth because it's slightly warm to them.
I would suppose this is probably a banter roll.
This would be a banter or skulk or even a trick to try and get this into their hands without the crowd realizing what's going on.
Let's go with trick because I can go hard and make it even better.
All right.
Hell yeah.
So the trick is to do this without the crowd noticing.
That's correct, without the crowd getting upset that we're about to create a completely rigged match. Mixed.
Wow.
All right. So you take this piece of Nova Steel, and the one's just about to smash with the club, they're like, oh, wait, I know that little thing. That's the furry one. And you've got its attention, and you got the Nova Steel. What do you do?
Oh, I'm going to go ahead and whisper to them, or at least like clamber up their backside, make a show of like waving like a sharp arrow, and it's just gonna like pointlessly tap the back of the neck while I'm whispering to them. It's like, I got you your payment right here, bit of steel right now. But we want to make
All right.
things entertaining for him before like you throw it, so we can still have a fun fight.
All right, and you see the giant's giant hand reach up and take the toothpick sized Nova Steel for him. And the mixed success is going to be that he accidentally flicks you off, shocking your muscles from the fall.
Wah!
Not on
Shocked.
purpose. He just meant to grab the Nova Steel, but you're tiny.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right, and
I don't need to do
Peony.
anything else there. That's fine.
The crowd is unaware of the situation.
Are we supposed? I'm confused. You're giving the giants gifts. Are we supposed to kill them?
The plan is convincing them to basically throw the fight.
Okay.
That's
Well,
what Slimmick's up to.
I need to let your long con stew. So I'm going to do what any powerful sorceress supreme would do. I am going to watch the exits and plan my escape route to run when it all goes horribly south.
All right, with that, give me a scan. Yeah, that sounds
I'm
about right. So,
boned.
Peony, you're looking around, back and forth, and you're
There
like,
is no
that exit will
escape.
be good.
The orcs have done. This is not our first trial by combat. The orcs know. There is no escape.
So as you're looking around, you're paying attention to the exits. You're not paying attention to that orc that just body checks you into the wall. Shock your body. And now you have an orc right in your face. And with that, the giants move around. The one that Slimmick did not talk to starts bringing his club down at Lord Movish. Lord Movish, this will bloody you and break an item if you don't resist.
Oh, I'm definitely going to try and resist with finesse.
All right.
I think I may go hard.
Well, you can't go hard with a resist roll.
Fair enough. I'm not gonna dark bargain
hard.
it. I'll just go for it. I don't have any right now.
All right.
Mixed.
All right. So that's 2 stress, and you can choose to either have a weapon be broke or shock your muscles.
I'll shock muscles again.
All right. So it comes down, and they're a lot faster than you think they'd be for their size. And they're both laughing. They think this is hilarious as you see some of the orcs like cutting at them and just doing nothing against their armor. The second one turns and obliterates another one of the orcs. So there's just one left attacking the giants, one standing in front of Peony, and it's back to you 3.
Oh, well, excuse me. I have to kill this orc.
Yeah, no, go for it. Take the orc out.
I don't know why you guys brought me.
Oh dear. I could help you, but watching you struggle is also hilarious.
Yeah, I don't blame you. So yeah,
Alright,
I swing at him with a demon hide whip, and I don't even.
All right, so it probably hits the armor pretty hard, but he doesn't seem to feel it, and he walks up and he headbutts you.
Oh,
Resist or become bloodied.
It's too early to become bloody.
Fair.
I will attempt to resist by dodging.
Sounds good. Sounds like finesse. All right, so take 2 stress and shock your muscles.
All right.
Meanwhile, Slimmick and Lord Movish, how do you want to handle this? Things are not
I
not
have a
going great.
question.
Yes.
I'm gonna say something, and I'm perfectly fine if it doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Movish has done some crazy things and has a history with magic.
Fair.
I would like to use trick shots to shoot an arrow into like the ear area of the giant that's trying to kill me, that just hit me real hard.
Mm-hmm.
Saying, and once it hits, for it to say to the giant, we're part of the deal. Let's make it look good, but not kill anyone.
All right, and with that, give me a either banter or trick.
Okay, that works. I'm going to thrill of the hunt, go hard, and what would a dark bargain be?
All right, so those first 2 you don't need extra effect, but you're welcome to do that anyways.
Okay,
Dark
in that case,
bargain on
no.
this. Oh,
I'm not gonna do anything that gets me extra effect.
okay, so the dark bargain could be potentially that the thing that is gestating in the lizard pit speeds up and finishes now.
I'll take that.
All right, so let's see what the dice roll says. All right, so you fire off this arrow and it gets wedged into the giant's helmet. And he kind of stops and his head cocks for a second and he slows a bit, and the crowd is starting to be a little suspicious of what's going on. And Slimmick.
Hey, so, I feel like now is the appropriate time to summon the power of the dark gods to take the slight bit of bleeding that Lord Movish has caused and cause the wound to expand and bleed horrifically, as is the wont of our dark magic. I'm willing to spend one of my dark hearts on this happening, so that'll mean that the temple will be rolling 2 dice.
Sounds good.
So I'm gonna just go ahead and hit that up. And it gets nothing. It doesn't work.
Can Slimmick use his reroll on the temple?
That is a
No.
very curious question. And
If
yeah,
someone
no would
if
probably
someone
be
else
good.
was calling it down, I would say yes. But since Slimmick's
Okay.
the one doing it, no.
Cool.
So yeah, I literally just start praying to our dark god. The clouds darken, and then like a small little bit of drizzle falls on Slimmick.
I knew it. He's forsaken us.
That is the second time he hasn't answered.
Yep. Yep.
Or has he?
Well, I can't speak for him, but I'm still full of spite. I'm going to kill this work.
Go for it.
Right, so it's the giant's
I
actions
can't
now.
keep sucking forever.
The one who was hesitating kind of shakes his head and grabs that last orc and looks at more Movish and looks at the squirrel and looks at more Movish, and you can see he's not trying to toss it to hurt you too bad, but you're going to be bloodied if you don't resist as he chucks this orc at you like a boomerang.
Wait, at who?
At Lord Movish.
I
Oh, okay.
will resist. I will use scan to deftly dodge out of the way.
All right.
Critical.
Wow. So restore 1 stress and describe how you end this orc in a spectacular fashion while dodging.
So, again, I have this mosquito book,
Mm-hmm.
and this orc is hurt already, so he has a wound in the middle of his body. My
All right.
eyes glow black, and I slice him in half with the book.
Nice. And while this is happening, the other giant is looking like he's getting ready to put on a show. He's putting his arms up and doing a bit of a dance, and all of a sudden you're all horrified as a giant serpent-like neck extends out of the lizard pit and just bites the giant's head clean off.
Oh, that sorts that out, huh?
It drops with a thunderous thud, and you see two more of these lizard-like necks begin to extend out of the lizard pit into the arena.
Well, I wasn't
Back to you
expecting
guys.
that.
Oh. Oh,
Casual Hydra, don't
hell
worry.
Yeah.
Perfect. This is the perfect distraction to kill that orc that's pissing me off.
Go
Because
ahead.
he's still
Go
alive,
for it.
right?
Oh no, he was thrown at me, and then I cut him in half with a book.
What? Ah! Died by revenge.
No.
Okay.
There's still one orc left. It's the one in front of Peony.
Okay,
But I have to.
perfect.
My dark impulse is fickle. You guys keep doing what you're doing. I gotta kill this jerk.
There's one giant, a Hydra, and us left on the field, and Peony having a duel with an orc who's
All right.
out of spite.
Again with the demon hide whip. Oh,
I feel so inclined to try to help you.
are you?
Let me think about that as I watch Peony be brutalized for a minute. Peony, did you notice that you didn't actually use the sharp edge there?
It's a whip. It doesn't have a. Oh, wait.
You added it. So I will take a stress, go and reroll. On
Yes.
6 dice, surely there must be one success.
I mean,
Hey,
mixed
there you go.
success. There.
So you connect
Finally.
with this orc
I
as
want you
he's coming down with his blade. You rip off his other arm. The blade connects with you, possibly. Shock your muscles. Or
Okay,
resist.
did he die?
He's dead.
All right, I will reap his soul.
Fair.
Perfect.
But are
Because
you
I'm a
shocking your
poster
muscles or resisting?
Green.
Oh.
Shock muscles or resist?
Oh, I'm shocking the muscle.
All right, so yeah,
No, I was after his soul, so I'm reaping his soul because I need this.
you certainly do.
It powers magic. I have his soul, and I hurt in places I didn't even know I had.
Wonderful.
Okay, so we still have both me and Slimmick, correct?
That's right. Slimming's gonna hide. I just realized that I unleashed a Hydra upon everyone, and I am going to hide and observe this for a bit, and perhaps set up an ambush for later.
Oh, that's perfectly fine, because as everyone knows, Hydras are naturally oily.
So if I get the oil over me first, brilliant.
And I have a bow that can catch things on fire.
Oh wow, I
All right, do
actually
you
hide
still
really well.
have another? Do you have another feature you can declare?
Thrill of the hunt,
All right, yes, you do.
100%. And
Right,
I can
so-
also use trick shot to try and hit a vital spot that will cause the whole thing to go up in flames.
All right, so you have 3 heads sticking out at the moment. You don't have a body to aim for, but yes, it is completely oily, and the black dripping energy looks very much like the realm where Slimmick found this amulet.
So the trick shot is going to be, it's going to go down the Hydra's throat, catching it as it goes down.
Okay, so with Thrill of the Hunt, it brings up to a limited effect. With Trick Shot, does that increase effect as well, or is that just let you...
Trick shot ignores difficulty because of circumstances.
All right.
So that should get it to actually...
That'll bring it to normal.
No, that would have the shot be normal,
Mm-hmm.
and then the thrill would bring it up.
Well, you're
As
starting
I
at
am
no
reading it.
effect. You're starting at no effect, so limited, normal. Am I missing one?
Trick shot, the final sentence. You ignore any circumstances toward effect from the difficulty, but you must explain how you pull off the shot.
Yeah. So you brought up to limited because it was immune to physical harm.
Okay. In that
The
case,
Thrill of the
cool.
Hunt, and then you don't have to worry about how hard the shot is.
Cool. In that case,
All right, let's do what it
my
does.
apologies. Here we go.
It's all good.
I will go hard on this one to get it to
So it's upgrade effect.
upgrade. Slimmick.
Lord Movish, you can't just stay inside in the dungeon drinking beer all day. You have to actually practice on the targets, which are the goblins over there. I tied them up and
Alright,
everything
so
for you.
Success.
you make this shot, and
Oh,
one
I
of
get a
the
dark
heads
heart.
swallow it, and it begins twisting and turning, and it kind of bloats up, and the whole head just explodes, and most of the neck as well. As the other two
Hell
kind of look,
yeah.
"Huh? Huh," and they are no longer paying attention to the other giant.
Uh-oh.
That gives the giant an opening.
Yep. And you see this giant seeing his friend dead, seeing this thing. He's no longer laughing and being cheerful, and you see him drop his blade and make a run and leap over that wall, and he is the hell out of here.
Wait, what?
The giant ran away. He just encountered something that could eat his head. I don't blame him.
Well,
And
that,
he's been bribed off anyway. What does he have to gain here?
I love
that
it.
means
I love it.
that means we won, right? Because we
Right.
own the field.
Technically,
Indeed.
we've won, except that the Hydra is making a very convincing case for being the leaders of the Orc right
Oh,
now.
but we won, so technically we won, so we can leave, right?
And you see Lord Bovish, this Hydra that you blew up one of the heads, it doesn't look too happy, and the clouds are beginning to darken as you see them both open their mouth and cover the entire field with oil.
Hey, I think this is our cue to leave.
Hmm.
Wow, they had oil all ready to pour in the field to light all of us on fire. You orcs suck. I hate you
That's
so
the
much.
Hydra.
That's the Hydra. He has covered the field in this kind of oil, and from this head that's exploded, you can see it like twitching and flopping.
Oh, great. So we're all covered in oil. So basically, so fine, we're mud wrestling. This is what you wanted, isn't it, Slimmick? This was your plan the entire time.
Yes, and now that I'm hidden, I can watch as much as I want.
And you see the only other thing it does is bring up its claw over the side of the stands there. So anyone who wants to resist being covered in oil would make a resist on this.
Okay, I would very
No.
much like to.
I'll
Alright.
take it.
All right.
Slimmick, you're welcome.
I will resist. I'm gonna try and finesse my way out of this oil.
All right, give me a finesse.
I'm going to resist with Trick. I left a body double behind. A scared goblin who happens to be wearing a little bit of extra makeup. Mixed.
God, I love this.
Oh,
All
that's
right.
actually bad, now that I
Yay.
realize it.
So
Slimmick is hidden and goes crazy.
each of you take 2 stress and tell me what item got dropped while you were avoiding this oil or got used up avoiding this oil.
Whoops, I think I'm about to lose my thieving tools.
The mosquito book.
Oh no.
I'm going to kill you. I am going to murder you.
All right, it's back to the players. What do you want to do?
I have gone deranged.
Oh, so you
I
take an
knew that
action
happened. I
immediately
knew it.
based on that.
Alright. Slimmick sees all of this oil and thinks, what if I just burnt it all down? Yes, yes! And he's going to go ahead and light the entire place on fire. He's going to just go around, start lighting fires.
All right, so he goes up and grabs the torches the orcs have up, and he is just lighting this whole arena on fire.
Okay. Let's say finesse to avoid him getting involved in his own mess here.
Yeah, let's say that.
Okay. I'll go ahead and spend the dark card I have already too, just to make this really terrible for everybody. It's a success. Oh, this place is going up in flames.
Yep. Knew it. Place is going up in flames,
Enjoy.
covered in oil, got beaten up by an orc.
Slim is
Lost my
going to
magic
find
book.
a nice high place to watch all this and just laugh maniacally, probably for the next 5 hours. Oh,
Somehow
is
the
Oni
idea that-
actually frozen?
Well,
Oh,
somehow
we
the
actually
idea that
lost some. Oh.
Slimmick is taking all this joy in my suffering is actually the worst part about all.
Mm-hmm. Okay, it looks like Oni is frozen.
So short little break. So far, this is going great as long as you kill another demon.
I hate all of you.
I may have a way to do this.
Well, it's probably
It's just a
immune. Well,
roll that
Can you hear me
is
now?
good.
Yep.
How
we
about
can
now?
Yeah.
Right.
So we
I can
lost
hear
you for
you
a little
guys.
bit. All right. To go back
All right,
over,
so
Slimming has a success, and he's going to light everything on fire, go to a high place, and laugh maniacally for several hours.
everything is ablaze. Peony, you
yeah.
realize if you don't get away from this flame with your next action, you're also going to be catching on fire. But you and Lord Movish have a chance to do something. Lord Movish, you're propped yourself up on the wall that was part of the arena. The oil isn't touching you, but everything is starting to go up in flames. You can see it traveling from a laughing Slimmick who's taking this torch and lighting every few feet on fire as it spreads from the oil.
Okay. I have a risky play because I don't know what will happen. But this is the moment for risky plays.
Okay.
I know I'm going to go insane doing this, but it's worth it.
Potentially. What piece of gear or supply are you using?
In my supply, I have the Heart Rune Mark.
Mm-hmm.
No clue what it does because I didn't put it in there.
Correct.
It just says once drawn, roll a smash.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run and dive full force into the Hydra.
All right.
Draw the rune and smash it.
All right.
However, I'm
however.
going to go hard,
Mm-hmm.
dark bargain, and doing those two. What level of effect am I at?
You're at great effect already.
I'm at greater effect already. Okay, so I
Yeah.
don't need to Thrill of the Hunt then.
Nope. But for a dark
What is
bargain,
the dark bargain?
for an extra dice, regardless whether you hit this creature or not, this is going to be way more powerful than Lord Movish is expecting it to be.
That's fine.
All right.
Let me pull that back up again. So I will be rolling 3 dice on this. Is there anything else I want to do?
3 dice? What's your smash?
1.
Oh, you had Dark Heart. Okay, got it.
Yep. This isn't going to cause a stress. Something I will use sticky fingers to say something valuable comes out of this impressive damage.
All right.
And this is also, if I succeed, I'm going to use Scavenger
Mm-hmm.
to find a new book. It's mundane, but it's a book.
Fair
How
enough.
many orcs have books?
Come on.
Wait, have you been going in the library and picking up books to beat people to death with?
That's what he thinks books are for.
Okay, your library privileges are revoked.
I see some drawing on the map. This is going to be very entertaining.
So that is a mixed success.
Yep. So a little more Vish become bloodied from the strain of this mark. But what everyone else sees is dark wings jut out of Lord Movish's back of just pure energy. The darkening sky, the clouds just vanish, but as Lord Movish hits this creature, it's obliterated. The mixed successes, most of the orcs in the stands are also obliterated, as well as part of the mountain and a good chunk of that forest, where this dark energy just radiates across the land. The ground underneath is now a dark purple, thrumming with the power of the demon realm. But the Hydra's gone.
I got something valuable from the Hydra in the process because of sticky fingers.
Yeah, you see Slimmic's medallion is unharmed by this barrage of dark power.
Yes.
And now I have it.
Oh.
Wait, didn't you go crazy?
Yes, I did.
No,
I'm still up
I
there
did
just
not.
laughing like, yes, bird
Movish didn't
corrupts
go crazy.
everything.
No, Lord Movish didn't go crazy, so he can scavenge.
Yeah, so you can grab everything.
So didn't we just kill everybody here?
You killed
Most
most
of
of the
them.
audience, yeah.
I want to declare
Well,
yourselves the winner to the remainders.
this is the cue for my minions to say, hail God of Unendings, and start a cheer, which is what their job is to start a cheer. I believe that would be bantering.
Absolutely. So they have fucked off and probably robbed a couple people in the back.
Start home. That's 10 dice with only one of them above 4. Well, one above 3. So,
Wow.
can't believe I paid you guys money to just come here and watch me get beaten up.
So Peony looks over where they should be, and the one's cheering as loud as he can.
I'm
What
saying
the fuck are the other
boo.
for?
Well, is this place on fire?
The arena was set ablaze.
All right. Well, screw it. I'm putting out the fire.
All right. So with that, step 1, take control of the orcs.
Just so people are aware, the
Perfect.
book that I found inside of a Hydra is How to Summon Evil Overlords for Dummies.
Oh, wow.
An idiot's
Okay,
guide for the
well,
rest of us.
I will just gather up all the fire and throw it away.
Yeah, so just
Good thing
throw it
I
into the
used. Yes, good thing I reaped a soul earlier so I could get a bonus to do this.
So yeah, with that, you pull this fire, and you can pull up a bit of the black sand as well. And what do you want to do with it?
What, this ball of fire?
Yeah,
Throw it several leagues away. I don't care where.
Do we want to throw it at somebody?
Well, whatever direction we live in, the opposite.
Well, there's this nice little village of ascetic monks over there.
Yeah, just far away.
yep. So it's out of sight, out of mind.
Well, I
Yeah.
actually I rolled a critical. Can I choose where it goes?
Absolutely.
Oh, let me see the map. Hold on, I gotta close Windows. Who do we hate on the map?
Everyone.
Who
There
owns
is
this big tree? Is this our tree?
Yes, that's archery.
So not there.
Yeah.
Yes, not there.
So who are
I
these
don't think
guys?
Fae of the Flames or Highwaymen would be good choices right now.
We're allies with the Highwaymen.
Exactly, don't choose them.
So who are these guys?
A village of
The-
ascetic monks.
You
Oh,
should be
yeah,
able to
on
double click
that.
on the tokens and see what they have.
The Seekers of Truth. Yeah, right on the Seekers of Truth. It's Library
They're
of
already
Alexandria.
dead. We killed them
Oh,
last
we
week.
dealt with the Seekers of Truth.
Oh, they're still on the map,
Ascetic
though.
monks are light tier 4.
These guys over here?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Show them who's boss.
Yeah, right in the middle of their camp. Are those the guys who are the guys who keep summoning the angels? Are those the Seekers of Truth?
Oh,
Nope,
no,
that
those
is
are
Talshir.
Talshir.
Who was
You
that?
could go Talshir.
Yeah, the guys who summoned the angels last time and didn't give me. Well, anyway, it whatever. I'm one of our enemies. I don't want to take too much time.
Talshir it
Peony
is.
wouldn't think too hard about this.
Oh yeah, in that case, because you are fickle, Talshir, they summon angels against us. We're gonna firebomb them.
All right. So the first part is successful. You get a lot of the gear from the orcs, and most of them swear allegiance to you. The downside is their tribe has been cut down to numbers. So you have a
Drastically.
choice. Do you want to take sacrifices or tear up? They
I
just
think
simply
we-
don't have the numbers left to get the crews you'll need to tear up if you sacrifice them.
Right. I think tearing up is what we really need at the moment.
Which one is the mission goal? Tearing up or sacrifice? One does the
Well,
god
it
want?
was a 2-star plan, and both of them were part of the mission.
If we
Okay,
Yeah.
drag
so-
them back for sacrifice now, they're all dead. Period.
Well, okay, so I guess I'm not asking the question correctly. So we have a list of things that our god wants us to do, right?
Oh, yes.
Okay. So what's
Yes.
on the list? Does the god want us to sacrifice or does the god want us to tear up?
The god wants us to
The god
sacrifice,
wants
but I
us
think
to
we agreed we needed to
sacrifice.
increase tier.
But
If
we
the
need
god
to
wants
get things of a higher tier. So if we're going to be dealing with these higher tier spaces, the idea was to tier up to have us at less of a disadvantage.
Okay, I would suggest then that we tier up, even though the god wants sacrifices. I'm also peony, and I don't really care about pleasing the god right now.
Yep.
Fair enough. Yeah, you need
Yeah.
5 sacrifices of a better tier than yourself.
Yeah,
But
all
by
right, listen
tiering
up.
up, Go ahead.
Everyone who's still alive, you work for us now, the god of unendings. We have spared your lives. You're welcome. You don't deserve it, but we did. All hail Lord Movish, who apparently is eating a Hydra heart right now.
Oh, 100%.
yeah, he's got the heads are gone, most of the bodies went apart, but he's got that giant heart and he's just devouring.
Yeah, so all hail Astaroth, the Lord of Unendings, the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end, a complete circle of your existence. You are nothing and he is all. Now, somebody draw me a bath.
I think at this point, Lord, probably about 10 minutes after Lord Morvish finishes eating the heart,
Mm-hmm.
he comes back to his senses sore and goes, "What happened to the mountain?"
Having a mountain?
He points at the spot where all of the destruction
Have you
took
seen the
place.
map yet?
Yeah, it's, I don't know, freak temperature inversion.
I had a wonderful dream that I crushed the souls of hundreds.
Yeah, I used to have dreams.
Let's go home.
All right, so
Let's go home and change the lock so Slim can get back.
with that, figuring out our blowback roll, the plan was a strike. Get in, perform the action, get out, very little collateral damage.
Damage. Yes, we like almost genocided them, destroyed their stadium, killed their leaders, and invoked demonic, chaotic energy that possibly could have run rampant and burned the entire place to the ground.
Surgical
So-
precision.
Medium collateral damage?
And the second part was to trick the excess population to becoming sacrifices.
I think we
They're-
just straight up surrendered that one.
Yeah.
So
So just a minor blowback, which is not a big deal.
minor setback.
Yeah.
Nothing bad ever happened to us.
Did Slimmick use sticky fingers?
I didn't really get a chance to.
He
How about
was
sticky
removed
fingers
before
for like
then.
getting exactly one prisoner
All
on our
right.
way out? That
Maybe
On
would
the
make
other
makes
hand, my
goblin
henchman
that
had a
you've
great
gra-
day.
It's my goblin double.
Yeah, he turns out to be the goblin that was selling other goblins. He's pretty important. He would count as a good enough sacrifice.
Wow. And now he's in our prison.
All right.
Let's see how many people we have, because we have to take into account that we need to.
30.
We will have 3. 2 of them are a tier 3, and 1 of them is tier 1. Who I
So the
believe was
tier 1
frog.
we need to give to the fairies.
Correct. And we need to go kidnap more of the general population to keep that going. It
Yeah.
is such a nice resource.
Oh no,
Right, so
we have
added-
a tier 2 barbarian.
He's just tier 1.
No,
We have
if you're
a
going to prisoners, tier
tier.
2.
We have
Yeah,
a
who are
the
tier
other
1
guy?
barbarian and a tier 3 aristocrat.
Oh,
All right, are you going to leave me alone with them?
Absolutely.
It's time to steal their best memory. So where's the aristocrat from?
Good question. I think he was actually
I
from
don't
Tal Shire, wasn't
remember.
he? Yeah, that's where we went.
Okay.
Yeah, it was Talshire.
Oh, now I'm remembering. It was the guy you robbed, the rich guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we took his wife, and then we're like,
Oh, that was the
B
that
team.
was the B team who keeps calling themselves the A team.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got this. So while we were out recovering, they actually got somebody good. All right, well, I'm going to steal his memory. It's probably his own daughter. And who was
Mhm.
the other loser that we captured? That's tier 3.
We
The
have a
goblin
goblin
slaver.
slinger.
Goblin Slinger. Okay, well, I'm stealing their best memories and putting them in the mine distillery
All
for
right.
no
So
reason.
as Peony shows up for the goblin who's in one of the cages, like, no, not mine. I'll get you people. I get you people instead.
Hmm. Put a pin on that thought. We'll come back next month.
Um, ah, but we can steal his memory.
But,
But
ho-
sacrifice? Get you
hold on.
sacrifice?
I have an idea. We don't steal his memories now. But if the sacrifices he gets aren't worth it, then we do it.
You just know some adventurers are going to come in here and liberate it.
Yeah, you're right.
But
Well,
they'll walk over the reverse pit trap like 6 times. It'll be okay.
Well, you got me there. I did build
Not
two
wrong.
Okay. All right. I'll let this go. And then I'm going to go. I stole the aristocrats. I'm going to go take a nice long bath and forget that any of
All right, so before we hit recovery phase from the blowback and some saved up things,
Okay.
adventurers have shown up.
Oh, wow.
Wait,
And
do
this
the
is
adventurers show up
before
before or after we
recovery.
do loot?
Before recovery because part of blowback.
Wait, so loot.
A
Okay, so
minor
we don't
group
do
of
loot.
adventurers have shown up.
Okay,
Before we
And
even
that's
get to unpack.
And that's before we do loot.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. This will be fun.
Hold on, I need to look at something. No, because it's already shocked, so that won't work. Okay, never mind.
Yep. And Slimmick is technically still laughing gleefully over all the mayhem and chaos he's caused. So he's
Well,
completely useless.
Wouldn't you be back at?
I've been dragged back with you, yes, but I will be useless. Only my minions
Yeah,
will
no,
be
you're
useful.
right. You're right.
Whom? Where are they gonna be?
My minions are still frosty.
Yeah.
Mm,
So amongst us, then I guess, who's going to take the guard post?
My minions can fight, so I'll put them in the. I would put them in the guard post. I don't think I have control over my own token.
You are right.
You guys don't have control over your tokens?
Yeah, I can't like drag. Oh, there we go. Now I can.
Is it
Oh,
not
there it
working?
goes.
All right.
yeah, my minions can kind of fight.
I'm going to put mine into the prison, and we'll see if they end up there.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna go for what I did last time. Because my minions seemed to do an alright job
In the basement?
in the basement.
All right, why not?
It's there we go, it's loading now. It's loaded now.
All right, I forgot how big the basement is.
It's very big. Needlessly big. Exactly as we want it to be. They'll be so bored they'll go home.
All right.
Let's roll some dice then.
So these, oh yeah, minions starting location fail.
Alright, so where did mine end up?
All right, yours are those goblins, right?
Yep, mine are a couple goblin scouts.
Yeah, they're slipping into the reliquary and locking the door behind them. They know these drums.
Mine failed.
Lord Bovish, I'm gonna put yours in the creature room. They're off feeding the creature at the moment.
Human creature.
Oh yeah, that one lived, didn't it?
Yes, that one left.
All right. And as the drums of war begin banging outside, you guys are deep within recovering. A couple of the imps come to warn you, but with a few glances at their leaders, like, we'll wait till they get closer so we don't get killed. They look tired.
The Dark
All right.
Goddess.
All right. Who's in charge of this level 1 pit trap?
Peony, that's your favorite pit trap. No one ever expects it because they know that it would be cliche to put it right there.
Yes, excellent. All right, where are you? Are my beautiful pit trap.
Oh, amazing.
Yes!
All right.
And roll again.
Wherever I don't succeed, the pit trap. Oh, good gravity
Right.
with spikes.
Are you able to double click on these guys and see what they have?
Not presently, but maybe soon.
Try
Oh,
now.
Yes,
that
there
is-
we go. They have an alchemist, a chaos mage, a cleric, and a death knight. Wow.
Oh, geez, this is gonna suck.
So who are you entering first with that first success?
Well, let's see. It was first success. Oh, it's always the cleric. Clerics always die.
All right. So with that, they move past after those two rolls. Who's in charge of this trick?
Wait. So the success hurts them, and then what does the mix do? Oh, you get to pick.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I believe that trick was Slimmick.
Is it? Let me go ahead and double check. Trap, block, trick. I don't have it right now, but I'll go ahead and take custody of it.
Sounds good.
So what is
And
that
this
trick
is
anyway?
leave something behind. They leave something behind.
All right.
Yeah.
They leave something behind. All right, and this is just a tier 1, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so new trick, rollin'. Oh, roll. No, that just brings it up. How do I roll this again?
The
Off the
little dice
shot.
on the side.
Yeah, on the side.
Oh, right, I gotta actually go over here and do it. Sorry, I thought I could do it off the sheet. I'm a little silly.
It's all good.
It fails.
All right. So they have disabled it. And which way does the dungeon
No!
want them to go? I guess there's a torture chamber or there's the lock.
Yeah.
Torture chamber, just to because we're not usually that good on rolls for this, so
All
because
right.
we're gonna get to the lock anyways, may as well expedite it.
All right. The adventures
I
go
mean,
the
they'll
way the
bumble
players
back-
want. And
they'll
since
bumble
they've been
back into the-
delayed, anyone who wants to move their minions one location can do so.
We don't get any bonus for being in the guard post, right?
No.
But you just
No,
get
it
to
just
be in
allows
the
you to
guard
start there.
post.
Yeah.
I will move mine to the prison.
Can I move my minions into the torture chamber?
You can move it one chamber over, so you can move it where trick one
Oh,
is
yeah,
if you
no.
wanted.
There's no point because then they would have encountered me and then the trick.
All right. How did Lord Movishes move like 5 or 6 rooms?
Um.
Oh no, wait, you're in the creature room, right? Never mind.
Yeah, so in the
Yeah, so you
creature
just
room,
crop the
going to
bridge.
creature room.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
in the basement.
They're in the guard post choking up on their axes.
All right, so these guys look around, realize this is the right place. Head for the level 1 lock.
Wait, don't they blunder back into the trick? Oh, they can't blunder into
It
twice.
failed,
Okay.
so it's
It
disabled.
failed.
Lock 1.
Okay.
Whose lock is this?
Let me. That is mine. I will confirm the quality of it. It is a tier 1.
Yep.
Lock roll. 1 die.
All
Next.
right. So they have no other option, so they push forward. Oh, they rolled the lock again. So every minion has a chance to move again if you guys want.
I will move mine over to the creature room.
All right. Lord Bovish.
I'm good. I'm good with where mine are.
All right. So, lock again. People can move again if they want.
And this is using moves too, which is nice.
I will stay where I am.
I'm good.
All right. Roll again.
They're trying to get fancy with this lock.
They'll get this lock eventually.
It's heavy.
Or they could just
Alright.
give up and go home.
I imagine after this amount, the Chaos Mage is going to use one of his moves and just move past the lock.
That would probably be smart of them to use their move.
I accept that.
So weird magic begins to bend and the bars kind of become snakes and slither off and end up biting each other later and turning back into a door that gets put on later. But we have Peony's minions.
Death to interlopers.
All right, what are they going to do to these interlopers?
Nothing.
Not a whole
Fail
hell
us.
of a
They're
lot.
Fail
going to do.
miserably, apparently.
So they let out a scream, and the Death Knight turns and like grabs the first one, starts sucking its life force as it's a tug of war between the four trying to pull him off. And once they get him off, they're bloodied. Are they going to run or no, Peony?
As soon as they get bloody, they run. That's totally their job.
All right. So we have a trap level 2 here.
Hey, that's my
Dart.
bean. They hit the pressure plate and poison darts will come out. So trap 2 dice. Oh, that's success.
All right. Damage to one of your choice.
All right. You know what? Let's damage the cleric.
All right.
And then we roll again.
That's what it says.
Oh, this poor cleric's getting ruined one more time.
All right.
Oh, and let's see. So we also roll again. Let's keep this going. Oh, now it's a random one.
Our
right,
dungeon
so-
is messing them up.
Well, messing
Death
up the
Knight
cleric
steps
in
forward to
particular.
be like, Death Knight just picks up the cleric and carries him over the trap, taking the shots in the stomach.
The cleric shouldn't have eaten so many donuts before coming. They keep in pressure plates.
Right. And so these 4 hobgoblins pour out with Lord Movisha's ogre minion and 2 goblins.
Hell yeah.
To
And
be clear, there's no creature there right now, right?
No creature.
Didn't
Correct.
think so.
So once per cycle, my minions can cast a single tier 2 spell
Mhm.
of spirit calling.
What? Do you have one in mind? An idea in mind?
I'm just looking directly at the tier 2 spells in spirit calling.
All right. Also, who's in charge of this creature lair?
That is me, but there's nothing in there.
Yeah.
There is something in there.
Ooh.
You see out of the tree these metal skeletons, very thin metal, almost looking like tin, begin to pull themselves out of the tree and attack these creatures.
We did it, everybody. Alright, so roll the creature layer first and let's see how hard it hits.
Hell yeah. Still 1 die because of tier.
Mm-hmm. All right, so they get cut
And
down
they're
pretty
gone.
easily.
Okay. So the spell I'm going to use
Mhm.
is going to be glimpses. Visions of the future flood your mind. Now it mentions stuff like melting snow, birds chirping, but it's going to be visions of their death.
Of course.
All right.
And that will be at -1 die because success.
All right. So yeah, you invoke this damage. Pick 2 adventurers that are most horrified by this, most disheartened.
The cleric
Right. So he
and the
flees.
death knight.
The cleric
Defeated
flees,
1 adventurer.
and with something being defeated in here, the Death Knight restores 1 health. But the cleric is like, nope, I'm done. I'm out.
Oh, good. Screw the clerics.
Yeah,
Next
they kinda
goal,
look at each
death
other.
knight.
All right, so they still have actions though. So they're going to spend one of their moves. The Death Knights had enough of this shit and stab the ogre. That minion pack is bloodied.
So
Can they resist?
you can resist for your minions, I
You
believe,
can,
yes.
you can resist for them.
Nope,
Lord Movish
nope.
can.
They are bloodied. They get out of there.
All right.
Actually, hold on. No, they don't get out of there.
Our minions are so
Right.
loyal.
I'm worried about the. I'm worried about the Death Knight. They're staying. I know. I understand the risks.
All right. So they are at -1 for any action they want to take.
Yep.
What do they want to do?
Okay. They're loyal.
They are.
Alazar really likes the setup of this place. So he is going to try and tinker.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
do what?
using the setup of the room and the recently destroyed parts of these metal skeletons to cause the tree to fall on the adventurers.
All right, give me a tinker at -1 because they're bloodied.
Just hit bloodied, so it's at the -1.
Just a note. Okay. So yeah, you collapse this tree, you harm one of them, but they are killing the ogre.
I'm fully aware.
All right, so which one gets hurt?
I'm going to go with the Death Knight. The guy
Alright, so
who
this-
heals whenever somebody goes away or dies.
All right, so it crashes on him in a fury. He picks up this tree and throws it at the ogre. The ogre's head gets crushed against the wall. The two little goblins like, "Mer?" They kind of like sneak off and leave the dungeon.
Yep.
And they continue on. There's only one way. And now the best trap in the dungeon.
Oh boy.
There we go. Reverse pit trap.
And that's yours, isn't it, Peony?
Yeah. Wait, no. This is the reverse pit trap. What's going to be built somewhere else was a different pit trap.
Yes.
Yeah, this is just the insane pit trap, and I don't know why doesn't it say tier 3, but it's tier 3. And it succeeds.
Ha! Guys hurting.
Cleric already noped out.
Yes.
Death Knight. Yeah, Cleric's gone. Go for Death Knight.
Death Knight.
All right.
And then roll again. Death Knight. Slam into those spikes. And is there a reroll button?
Good
No.
question. Can you actually press
No,
it in the
yeah,
chat?
Because you can press. No, it doesn't work. Okay,
Yeah,
you
it
can press
doesn't on
up
this
arrow
one.
and roll 20 and reroll, but not in
I think it's. I did do it in a different game. Maybe it just doesn't work with the Wicked Ones mod.
Yeah, possibly.
Finally, a trap actually worked.
Kill the Death
This-
Knight.
These traps are just on point.
Kill the
Traps are
Death
the
Knight.
best.
No more Death Knight, baby.
Finally, one of these traps actually worked.
Jesus.
Damage 2
Because-
adventures of choice. There's
two
only 2 left
adventurers.
anyway.
Because there's only 2 left.
So you were
Is this where
complaining
this
earlier.
ends?
Maybe
You
this
were
is where this- oh my
complaining
God, all my
earlier you
rolling.
couldn't roll anything.
All my rolling was saved up for this. Kill the alchemist.
Oh, you
Oh
know,
Oh,
my
no,
what?
tier
God.
3 is never mind. So yeah,
Oh
so they
my
just
God.
get slammed into the ceiling or whatever, and blood just drips down.
Yeah, so the three of them get slammed up into the trap. The two kind of look at each other and shove the Death Knight beneath them as he is like sliced in half, and the two are hurt a little bit, but they're alive as they come back down to the rope. And which way is your group hoping they go?
Definitely not to the left here.
Yeah, the creature room.
Yeah, to the creature room, I
Creature
think.
room. Also, because if you look at one of the Chaos Mage's motivations, it's exploration.
Mhm.
So if we
Not
can
to come
get them,
back.
Well,
To
yeah, but he
come
would want to go
back.
to. Sadly, he would want to go to the Scriptorium.
Yeah.
no, that's what I
Yes.
mean.
They
So
did
if we can
because
get
they
him
rolled a
to
one.
miss a space up here and keep the Chaos Mage alive,
But that's okay. They're just
Okay,
level 1
so-
adventurers.
So how
Right.
does this work? If they get wounded, they lose half a heart, but if they can get past that, the half hearts turn back into full hearts.
They heal one full heart when they hit a level 3 room.
Yep. So it's the fact that like we probably need like a lock on this room in the future.
Yeah, so they
Yeah.
take they take a deep
Oh,
breath,
okay.
looking at that rope, looking at that trap, going, "Holy shit! What the hell happened there?" Alchemist hands out some potions. They heal up a bit, and off they go again.
and they have to deal.
Yep, because
And
that
they
trap
don't
never
re-
failed. It goes again.
Is it less dice now?
Yes, because they haven't encountered another problem yet.
Yeah, because they haven't encountered their problem, so it's less dice.
It's 2 dice. All right.
Yeah, and
now
this time it doesn't
fails.
work.
The alchemist has figured out a potion to stop the reverse gravity and handed it out after having a second to think. Which way are you hoping
it
they
put
go?
him work though.
Yep.
I'd probably say still towards the creature room.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if that happens. They do.
Okay.
Beautiful.
All right, so in the creature room, while Slimmik's minions are there, weird metal skeletons begin to crop up alongside the creature as well.
Oh, wonderful. Well, let's go ahead
Does that
and
affect
see.
the roll for that
Yeah,
room?
this creature room is using 2 dice instead of 1.
All right. Would you like to
Hell
roll that,
yeah.
Lord Movish, actually, since it's your creatures?
I will roll my creatures.
Wow.
And the
Well,
creature is diseased, strong, and tireless.
mm-hmm. Yes, it is.
Oh boy, see
And
what the
roll
hell with the
again, though.
skeletons. Yeah, roll again.
And
Mixed.
mix. So, the Chaos Mage takes another damage, and the creature is disabled. So, it is out for the fight, and there's still Slimmix minions. What are they doing?
Oh, they're gonna smash.
All right.
Go, my mid.
All right. So, apparently they've had enough of your shit. They fight down this diseased badger and these metal skeletons, and as these goblins come up, the hobgoblins just give them a glare, and goblins kind of back down.
And that's
bloody.
when they'd run away. They're not good fighters. They have 1 dice for it, and they didn't work. We do
Right,
have
whose
this
trap
brand.
is this?
Yeah,
This is another Peony special.
This is another pit trap.
this is a tier 2 one even.
Hell yeah. Tier
This
2
is a tier
pit
2
trap.
pit trap. Gotta love pit traps. Always more pit traps.
This is the one that the minions put the board over last time.
Yep.
All right.
All right, random damage.
They'll fall down and they'll find odd bits of Nova Steel everywhere.
Did somebody get hurt?
They do get
Yep.
a little hurt from that, but they do get to bypass it now.
They're both down to 1 heart now.
Wow.
All right. Which way do you hope they go?
Well, it's trick 2 time now. This is
Right.
This is
The
the grisly
Discouraging
scenes
one.
of Peony and Slimmick.
Wait,
So-
we're on a lower floor? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Loading
Yeah.
floor.
So
2
let's
dice.
see. Oh right, there's still no trick roll here, so I'm just gonna roll 2 dice. Mixed. There you go. They are disheartened.
All right.
They spend
So-
a little bit vomiting in the little garbage can over there.
They stop for a second. They don't look well. The alchemist pulls out some potions, uses up one of his moves on this trick.
Mhm.
They're feeling better, but geez, that was awful. I don't think there's anything for them to encounter between here and the antechamber.
That is correct. This one is incomplete, and of course, the hot and cluttered room is not some place that they think is friendly. So now it's antechamber
Alright.
time.
Well, let's see which one wins the vote if they're going towards the
Who
antechamber.
started that trick 3?
Me.
Oh, yeah. Another pit trap.
It's either me or Trepaneus. I think Trepaneus started it.
All
Yeah.
right, so they step through the antechamber. Senior guys.
Did that include the extra die for our roll?
What are we talking about?
He's just
The
talking
antechamber
bonus.
gives us an additional die
What?
on encounter rolls.
Yeah, for what's coming
Before-
up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was just for the 2 of them deciding from their motivations which way they were going to go.
Cool.
Because one wants to explore and the other wants the thrill of encountering a lot of you. So
What did they decide on?
they decide they're going down.
All right. Now it's the engagement roll.
Mhm. Is the antechamber something part of the
Yeah.
temple? Yes, it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So,
So
normally
we
it'd
each get a
be
dark
2.
heart, and the engagement rolls made with 1 additional die.
Yeah, so instead of 2, it'll be 3.
You get a dark heart?
Yep.
Thank God of unending.
All right. So you guys all get a dark heart as they're coming down. You guys have been warned maybe 10 minutes ago by the imps, and as you're about to unleash your fury upon those little wood sprites, you start hearing the smashing upstairs. And you're like, okay, no, this is real.
Again.
And down come this battered alchemist and this chaos mage whose eye is twitching, looking at the ceiling, making sure there's no spikes up there as he's stepping forward.
Who the hell are you guys supposed to be?
Well, if he has a twitchy eye,
Mhm.
like that's a problem. I just want to help him out. So I'm going to use a dark heart,
Mhm.
and because of trick shot, negate the difficulty of aiming, and I'm just gonna shoot him in the eye.
All right, that sounds like a finesse roll. Let's see what happens to this poor bugger.
Critical.
Oh, that's the end of
Wow.
him. Oh, there goes the Chaos Mage. Peony, or I guess Slimix out of
Oh,
it.
you killed
Peony.
the
Yeah,
wizard.
Slimic's out of it. He's like over like on a bed somewhere, just like laughing.
Yeah, you
All
guys.
right.
I'm supposed
So-
to get into wizard duels. You're not supposed to kill the wizards.
As you blast the wizard,
He had a
because of
problem
his-
with his eye.
because of his ability when he's attacked, you fire this off, and you feel a cool breeze go over you, Lord Movish, and you're in a meadow, far away from here. Either resist or be caught up in the illusion.
Be caught up in the illusion.
Right,
So nice and peaceful.
Peony, it's you and this poor
This-
alchemist.
This poor
right?
level 1 alchemist with one heart. Do you
For
just
the-
want to capture him and torture him?
Second time. For the second time, we are like I'm supposed to be. We have to get out of my bath. Wouldn't like me naked. I'm just all angry. Okay, that is it. I am going to transform the floor into stone hands to grab and hold this stupid alchemist in place.
Right, with Force Mastery.
With force mastery, and I will open myself to a torrent of power going hard.
All right.
You also have a dark heart.
Can I roll 5 dice?
saying,
Can
'cause
I
we're gonna
roll
have loot
5
rolls.
dice and fail at all of them?
Certainly can. Let's see if you do.
It's possible. And if anyone could do it, it would be you.
Oh, you
I
do
will
it the best
roll-
possible.
5 dice.
All right. See
Oh,
what
well, actually,
happens.
I
Oh, wait,
do
that was
have
the
a die
finished roll.
penalty to this because this is at least tier 2 to immobilize him, right?
Yeah.
All right, so it's only 4 die.
All right. So
Hey.
It is
Bird
a
comes up
success.
and it grabs him, and there's a lot of cracking and breaking sounds, and it looks like he's trying to yell, but blood is like spewing out of his mouth, and it's just a
It's just
gurgling sound,
immobilized.
and then
I want to capture him. Okay.
that's fair. So it's not a mixed result, so yeah, you can take him prisoner.
No, it's a success. We'll take him prisoner. Good, because then I go crazy.
And then we take
while
some
you're
time
going
to recover.
crazy,
Before he goes crazy, no one can act until he takes an action. What are you doing, Peony?
Oh, what am I doing?
Yeah, you've gone
well,
crazy.
I am going to he's the only one still left alive, right?
Yep, but he is defeated.
Well, I guess I'm fickle, so I have to I'm going to horribly seduce him in a manner that I care not to describe for family viewing.
I think that is best for all our viewers.
You do something terrible, horrible. You hold his hand.
Yeah.
I don't succeed. So that's a good note to go out on.
yes, I have
Alright.
scavenger. This is a dangerous area because they tried to kill us.
Have you already used Scavenger?
No, I have used sticky fingers. Oh no, I did use scavenger for the book. Thank
Yeah,
you.
you did.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You could use. Wait,
Thank
you just said you didn't use sticky fingers. Now would be the time.
Oh no, I
he
did.
He used sticky fingers.
Oh, okay. There we go.
All right. So that was just the blowback. So now everyone heal.
Yay.
Get back all your stress.
Oh. I was at one stress away from going crazy that entire time.
You all take a base 2 dice for loot, and then you guys have 9 to split among you.
Yo, so that'd
3
be
each?
5. Yeah, 5 total for all of us.
I guess we should just do 5 for each of us. I can't think of any reason.
Yeah.
A
Unless,
lot of you.
do you guys want to give any dice to the B team?
My B team is
Fair.
completely full up on gold already.
Oh, then never
Not
mind. I
going
wouldn't
to.
give any dice to the B team because I don't. Because Peony hates Trepid. He keeps saying how wizardry is powerful psionics. I just hate that.
Oh wow, Slimmy gets a whole nothing.
Hey, stuff actually came in. I actually got stuff this time.
I do get 2 gold, which is
Oh,
nice.
crap,
However,
I
I
rolled-
do engage in overindulging.
Yeah, I apologize. I pushed the wrong thing. That's 2 dark hearts, 2 golds, and an item, I guess.
Yeah, mundane or tier 1 item. Yes.
Well, it could be concoctions too, can it? Because basically, we just killed an alchemist.
Tier 1 anything. Tier 1 anything,
Okay.
yes.
All right, I'll have to.
And what were you going to say, Lord Movish?
Can't carry all of the gold I have.
Well, then you lose the excess.
Okay, cool. I
Throw a
lost
gold at
1
somebody
gold.
else.
Can you, if you get too much gold, can you give it to someone else?
Only if you gave it away before you did the roll.
Ah, there you go.
Okay.
Yeah, no, because I got 1 gold just for making the roll.
Yep.
Then I got
and then
4 more.
Yeah, then you've got too much money. It's just darn.
Darn. Of all the
Fill
problems.
up your dark hearts.
Nope. I only have 1 dark heart right now.
Well, instead of one of those gold, you could get a dark heart.
That's not what it says on the loot roll. It says you gain 1 gold or spend it on revelry instead.
Yeah, Revelry earns you dark hearts.
Cool. In that case, 2
Yeah.
dark hearts, and I don't and I get full value. Thank you.
There you go. You celebrate.
Okay.
And I've vastly overindulged.
I have decided what the tier 1 item is.
All right.
It is the damaged and besmirched copy of the Book of the Mosquito.
Put it
So
on your
it's
sheet.
like some of the pages are still readable, and it's only got some breakdown.
Yes.
Oh
Oh
my
God.
glorious book!
So yeah, you pan back to the bath where Peony had come out of, and there's the book sitting on his sink, cleaned up the best it could be.
Best I could do.
Oh, right. And Lord Movish, you have the strange, mysterious amulet now, don't you? So I'm going to remove that from my sheet.
Yes. I put
There
down
you go.
Slimmix amulet, but I will put down strange, mysterious amulet.
All right, and with that,
What consequence?
Slimmick.
Yeah. What consequence we got here?
we can either destroy a level 1 trick, trap, or lock, or you can anger the agreement with the Fae.
Ooh. I love that agreement with the Fae. I'm going to break a trick.
All right, which one?
Yeah.
Well, we got this tier 1 up front. Let's get rid of it.
All right. Question number 2. What prisoner is being sent off with the Fae this time?
I believe we have we have 2 tier 1 prisoners. You want to keep the barbarian, or do you want to send the alchemist?
Well, we haven't taken the alchemist's memories yet.
Right, so we're sending the barbarian.
Off he goes.
Bye. I think he was a frog person, wasn't he?
The barbarian was an orc.
Ah, okay. Bye, orc. Alright, so feeling good.
All right, so we're in downtime, and that goblin, every time someone goes by the prison, is pleading to, make a deal. If someone wants to let him out, he will get you more prisoners. He'll bring you more goblins if you want. Steal you humans. What's
Well,
Peony working on?
Well, I'm crazy, but my free artificer action lets me make an item, so I'm going to make another freaking bag of luck.
You
Fair
make a
enough.
really good
Add
thing
it to
there,
the-
but yeah.
That's what I usually do when left alone, since I can make free bags of luck.
Mhm.
And my minions.
Okay. Since you have your free action is used, I am going to let's use scan to determine the best placements for the god-awful mouths that ask why.
Well, there is
And
a
the
free spot
trick-
for a trick right here now.
Oh, I already have a spot.
Oh, yeah.
I just need to finish it. And it was tier 3.
Ooh.
I decided to go all the way with it. So yes, I will use scan to figure out the best spots to do this trick, and the
Are we talking
best
about the
spots
one on
to
the level 3 or?
nope. One level 2, right where I'm hovering, just between the creature layers. The one that was started by the 18.
Oh, right. I now remember. This one up here?
Yeah, the trick is going to be it's going to cause excruciating torture by asking why
I'll be right
to
back.
every statement.
Right. Yeah,
Um,
so give me a roll.
Absolutely. But in addition to just using that, I'm going to use a dark heart,
Fair?
and I am going to place. I'm going to use the strange amulet as well.
All right. Are you using Novu Steel on top of that or no?
I'll use yeah. I'll use Nova Steel as well.
All right. So Strange Amulet, Nova Steel. As long as you get a single success, that's an extra 2.
And I'm dark hearting it, so I have an extra die.
All right. So that's an extra 2. That's 4. That's finished.
Perfect. So now we have a room that constantly asks why to everything that you say.
And what's the intent on the room?
The intent on the room is to make people go insane.
Fair. All right. Anyone else have some downtime actions?
Well, I already went, and you guys have already driven me in.
If I have gold, can I purchase a creature for? Wait, do I need to purchase a creature for the creature lair?
Well, those metal skeletons came out on their own. You guys aren't sure why there is, but there's still room to put creatures in there.
Okay, cool. In that case, I would like to purchase a creature for the creature lair. And I will get something from.
Also, remember you tiered up, so you need somewhere to put a level 2 creature layer too.
Yes, second floor, baby.
All right. Where on the second floor?
I will leave that choice up to my fellow player, because I already have 2 creature layers, so let's give him something more than pit traps. Raph?
Wait, what?
Where would you like to place the creature layer we get for tearing up?
Oh,
Unless we
We
want
get
just me to be in charge of creature layers, which we
where
can.
we were missing something. So
Second
where
floor.
was okay, there's nothing in between. Do we have space between this pit trap and the scriptorium, or is this has to be a lock or something?
That we're looking for a lock there.
Okay, so that would have to be a lock. Okay.
Yeah.
And this is the one creature.
Yeah. I'm gonna
This
look at
is
the
the
map.
reliquary, which has the stuff I really care about. Do we have space? I'm on floor 1. There's no way to ping the map, is there? See where my mouse is, right?
No, but
No,
you
but-
can go to the drawing tool and draw things if need be.
Okay. Well, all right. So where are you?
My thought is floor 2, because we have a whole bunch of unused space on floor 2.
Well, I was thinking we want to protect the prison and the reliquary, because the reliquary is like tier 3
Hell yeah.
items.
Hell yeah, I like that.
So that's why I'm thinking we want to put it here.
A door or a creature room?
Well, I thought you said we have a tier 2 creature to drop.
We do.
Yeah,
So, like, here?
so we could drop it there. Oh, I can't delete a drawing.
Good to know.
So purchasing a creature, I would like to go to the Reforged Dread Legion and pay them for a creature.
Yeah, so it's probably going to be golem or mechanical in nature.
I'll take a golem for 500.
Sounds good. And what 2 traits are you giving this golem?
Let's. You know what? I'm not going to decide on the traits. Each of my companions can pick one, as I
Is,
asked them before I went shopping.
what we're looking for in a golem?
Yeah,
Yeah.
well,
Some things I look for in a man: obedience, stupidity.
So the options are clever, corrupt, corrosive, probably not diseased, probably not incorporeal, flaming, freezing, magical, oozing, sneaky, strong, swarming, terrifying, tireless, and venomous.
Let's go with
I would
terrifying.
vote. I would vote for sneaky and tireless myself because it's a golem.
Tireless actually makes sense. So yeah.
But, like,
Sneaky golem.
it's tireless because it never sleeps, and it's sneaky because it
terrifying,
the whole
tireless golem.
yeah. In other words, the hallway has like 8 statues in it, but only one of them's a golem.
There you
Perfect.
go.
Sneaky
Perfect.
and tireless.
Sounds good to me.
Any of you guys old school D&D enough to remember caryatid columns?
Gosh, it's been a while.
Which kind of golems?
I even in the D&D game I ran for you, Griffin, through caryatid columns.
Wait.
That's
Gosh.
the statues that look like naked women, but they come to life and attack you.
Oh, okay. There you go.
They
I was
were in
like
the most
stuck remembering
teenage
like
of inspired books, The Fiend Folio.
I was remembering like 50 different kinds of golems, like back in like 2nd edition, like the stained glass golem. It's like, really?
All right, so
Well,
we
in
have
real life, a caryatid column is just a statue of a woman. But in D&D, they come to life and kill you because it's D&D and everything's killing you.
all right. So Lord Movish has gone off and picked up this creature, this dangerous creature. So whoever's in charge of that creature room, put
That's me.
the tireless and sneaky.
So I have everything in that creature room. I have updated the trap that is done. Now, the question is, do we want it? I do have gold. Is there anything else that we need to that we could throw money at?
Well, you have gold, but you no longer have minions.
True.
Oh yeah, you could buy more minions. That's what gold's for.
I'm
But it
actually
takes
going
an
to wait
action
on
to
that.
buy it in a shot. Go ahead.
So that's Movish. There's a reason why I'm waiting on minions. Actually, how's
Fair.
everyone else's gold?
Gotcha.
How's
I'm
everyone looking on gold?
kind of broke.
Take 2.
Okay,
Ooh, there you go.
hooray! I mean, I have to keep paying my minions to do crap.
Yup.
I just get money so quick that I figure you could use it.
Speaking of, I will be paying a gold to upgrade my minions. They will now be better at building things.
Ooh, what kind of things?
Building in general, it seems. So basically, they are now semi-architects for the dungeon.
Nice.
So when I need them to do something, they can go do it. I have a free action. Let's see how many ticks are on this trick all the way down here on the 2nd floor. The tier 3 one. I will go ahead and toss my 2 ticks at that.
All right.
And then I think I'll use my free contact action first as well. I'm going to go to our goblin slaver who is trapped and contact him and go, so you can get us more sacrifices, and you could guarantee there as a high quality of yourself, right?
Yeah, what kind you want? Humans, goblins, orcs, giants?
as
giants are hard.
Giants are
They don't fit in
hard, but as
cages.
long as they are powerful and valuable enough in their soul to sacrifice to dark gods. That's what we really care about. So
Do
if
your
you
dark
think
gods
less
have a
of them,
preference?
you're thinking too low.
Do your dark gods have a preference?
Well, the forces of light are always a good choice. Yeah. Humans, squirrels, anyone as long as they meet my criteria.
All right. Yeah. No, you let me out. I'll bring you slaves. Or
Okay.
sacrifices. You want sacrifices. I might tell them they're slaves. Is that okay?
Oh, yeah, that's perfectly fine. We lie to them all the time anyway. Hey,
Good,
you!
good.
I'm letting you out next week. See? He thinks he's gonna get out.
Guy like twitches. So hungry.
That is a contact action. Should I make a roll, or will he come back with stuff? What will we do here?
Well, you're letting him out, but give me a banter to see how well the agreement sticks.
Okay. Let's do banter, and this is important to me that I get more people that we can torture and sacrifice. So I'll use a dark art.
Sounds good.
Mixed success.
Good thing you did.
Good thing I did.
Right, so it's a controlled situation, so there's no consequences. So yeah, he tips his hat, shakes your hand, mutters something about the dark gods, and off he goes.
Perfect.
What's this blue thing here? I see a blue square.
I put that there as the trick.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
It
Sounds
doesn't
good.
have to be that exact size, but it's just more where it would be.
No, absolutely. Till I can get some icons on there to show it.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
I still have an
Okay.
action and minions to spend gold on. I
So,
would
what do you wanna do?
like to actually. Oh, I see we're setting up a tier 2 trick and a tier 3 trick, and something needs to go between that on the second floor. So I'm gonna start setting up a tier 2 creature room.
So
Right.
you can't build creature rooms.
Oh, you can't build them. Okay.
You get one every time you tier up.
Gotcha. So we're going to go ahead and make it a tier 2 trap here.
All right.
Yeah.
What is it gonna be? Don't know yet.
All right. Well, what's the trigger? Let's
Let's
think on
see.
that.
Yeah, I'm coming down here. So I'm gonna make a new entry for it. This is going to be a trap. Alright, so our trigger. This is a narrow hallway. Let's make it crushing walls.
Sounds
that's
good.
the mechanism.
That's the mechanism.
Yeah. It put this in the wrong order, so I latched onto that first. The trigger will be sound.
You read
Sounds
my
good.
mind. I was gonna say witty banter.
Oh gosh, yeah, as soon as they're having a moment there, it starts to crush them.
All right. So yeah, that sounds good. So are you using any objects in this before you roll?
Absolutely. On
What are
the
you using?
floor hallway. Let's take a look. What do we have left here? So we got some Nova Steel, I believe. That should have refreshed. So very important. We got an Opal left. I'm gonna use that.
Yeah,
We
so
weren't
that's
using that
2.
anyway for anything.
So as long as you get a single success, that's an extra 2 ticks to the trap.
Wonderful. So let's go ahead and do it. And this is going to be... I'm gonna use Trick for this.
Makes sense. It's pretty sneaky.
And it crits. It completes instantly.
Yeah. Apparently, you guys are getting good at making traps.
Oh, yeah. And I have one last thing I can do. I'm going to rebuild the trick with my minions. I'm going to have them spend a... I'm going to spend a gold to pay them to go do it. Which will bring me down to 0, and then I believe they will roll. So I'm going to have them scan for it, and they get an extra die now.
They do when building stuff.
They failed to rebuild the trick in there. In fact, they probably take their money and go celebrate.
Like, wait, money? Oh, right. We're
Yeah.
not infinite anymore.
And because I failed, even if I used Nova Steel, it wouldn't have mattered. It's only one success
No.
anyway, so yeah, there you go. So,
Yeah.
I try, I fail. I could actually force them to reroll with the stress, now that I think about it. I will. I'm a
Okay.
jerk. Get back to work.
What the hell, you guys? What the hell?
I said, make adventures regret coming here. And the trick is
Okay.
back. We did it. So there we go.
Alright.
I have added some more stuff to the dungeon. Hooray.
Anyone else have anything? There's been lots of building in this dungeon. It is far more deadly than it was before. You guys hired a golem. Bought a golem, not hired.
Mm-hmm.
You let out a goblin prisoner who plans to bring you slaves or sacrifices or whatever you want to do with them, as long as he's not on the list.
Yeah, and I can just
Slimmick,
tap him for more.
do you want to send your guys to go get just another person so we cover the fairies?
Yeah, sure. They're not doing anything. You guys,
Because I can cover it.
right? If you toss me a gold, they will go and search for more victims.
Yeah.
And they're just looking for some tier 1 easy mercs.
Mm-hmm.
So I will roll scan with them. Big success.
All right, and we will cover that when they get back from their search.
Hooray.
So with that, does anyone else have any dungeon actions before I do the calamity roll?
I have things to do.
Excellent.
Do them.
I am going to spend money to upgrade my minion since they've been so good.
Oh, that is a
Okay.
good idea.
So 2.5
Upgrade, you're
upgrade.
getting them.
First, I'd like to spend an upgrade to give them a mindset, which is an extra edge they have in their situation. Extra edge is
Alright.
going to be alluring.
Interesting.
They're supposed to be good at seducing people and bringing them back here. So,
All right.
okay, the other upgrade is I'm going to make them adept. Now that they've seen me casting wizardry as the sorceress supreme, they have also learned to cast wizardry.
Which school are they learning?
Do you have to pick one? It just says once per cycle.
I'm going to make you pick one just so I know what they can do. And it doesn't have to be one of the ones you can cast. It could be a new school if you want.
Oh, well, it would be illusions because they're supposed to be alluring.
Fair.
And what did you say they were again? They're ogres?
They're bugbears.
Bugbears,
Bugbears.
yeah. Alluring bugbears, of course.
Ah, what happened?
Well, that's what the illusions are for.
Oh, if you click out of a window, all the updates go away. Oh, well.
Oh.
What?
Okay. And I made a note here that one of them is prematurely aged 20 years because he had a run-in with a death knight.
Oh, yeah, that was fun.
Yep.
Okay. So that's I guess I can spend money to make them do things in the dungeon, can't I?
Here's
Yep.
an advice. If you go to the second floor, choose a spot for just a mundane room and have them just build a mundane room, and the calamity is lessened.
Okay.
All they need is
no, no,
one
no.
success.
High calamity is good. You're already at 3 dice.
Oh, right. Oh, right, it gives us more dice so we can succeed even better.
Okay, but actually, I
Yes.
think I'm done because I need to save money in case I need to bring them on a mission.
Saving money is also completely acceptable.
All right, so while you guys start playing, I'm going to roll the calamity dice and see what happens.
All right, guys. I think it's very clear and simple. I think we steal elves.
They're a little too full of themselves. Yes, if we bring them back here, we'll make them cry and admit that they aren't cool at all.
How are we doing on elf holding pens?
Currently we have... Oh, I need to go over to this. We have 2 prisoners right now. One of them is a worthy sacrifice, and we should be getting more general sacrifices for the fairies, and then also better sacrifices via our goblin.
I think 2 of those prisoners should be worthy sacrifices.
Oh, I let one of them out.
Ah, okay. That makes sense.
Better he does the work for us than I do, and when he comes back the last time, we'll go ahead and just capture him again.
So wait, if we can get 2 sacrifices that are worthy from the elves,
Then we'd be completely done then. Well, if they
'Cause
bring
we
back
just-
something good, anyway.
yes. I say we go for 2 sacrifices from the elves of the monastery.
Oh, so we're
That's
aiming...
my vote.
We're aiming big then, because that is a tier 4, and we have not messed with the tier 4s all that much.
They're
Oh.
tier 3.
They are also indestructible.
They are so the elves of the monastery are tier 3. They are
Mhm.
trying to find the secret of their statue.
Oh, the
They
monastery.
use
Here we
cats as spies, and they earn their adult names by punching a wall.
So
Wait,
meanwhile,
what?
while you guys are discussing, Lord Movish, because the random dice said so, which one of your items do you see breaking as the imps are playing with it?
Mm, my new book.
All right. So yeah, you can see them munching on the pages and slowly absorbing it, making new ones, making little like snowmen versions of themselves out of paper.
It's all good. It was for dummies. Like we have the basics down. I was gonna use it to teach them, but they're just now not gonna learn.
Fair.
Ravich, what were you gonna do with that book anyway? You can't read.
What are you talking about? You look at the pictures and then say what it looks like.
There's more than
He's got us
pictures there.
there.
Well, I guess that works when it's like spell casting, but I mean, if you're gonna enjoy high literature. Oh,
What
wait, what
would
was this? A
you?
manual? Ah, yeah, get rid of it.
What would you know about high literature?
You'd know if you read my love letters instead of just throwing them in the fire for kindling.
I told you,
Stop
don't throw them in the fireplace. I take them to the meeting and laugh at them with your other one.
Uh,
Why would
Lord
you
I love
tell
that
me
that
that?
has been established.
Lord Movish smacks Slimmick in the back of the head. Stop the water from your face.
I can't help it. I'm a mammal now. This is
But
terrible.
hold on, we gather these in the special lac roll I do with this, so we can drink them later at the party.
Let us go steal elves.
That'll
Yes,
make me
let
feel
us.
better. I'm gonna make them feel as terrible as I do.
All right,
Good.
prepare. Do we have elf cages? Also, are elves taller than us or shorter than us? Are we going Tolkien or Gygax?
All right. High, they're taller. Low,
No.
they're shorter. They are shorter than the average human.
All right, so
There we
we
go.
need we need the shorter cages. Do we have the cages ready?
We have no
Um,
cages, but we have a lot of steel.
We have cells.
I guess we can make them. We don't want to make them walk. They're elves. They have like tiny feet,
Do we have any gold left at all?
I used all mine.
and they don't make any noise when they walk either. That creeps me out.
And Peony, you have all of your gold gone as well, right?
All right,
Tell
let's
you
go
what,
fetch.
I'm
So I
going to
guess this
spend a
is
stress. I'm going to establish before we go on this mission, I'm going to make a trip to the brass cult. I'm going to bring a bunch of Nova Steel, and I'm going to say, I'm going to give you a bunch of this as payment, and for the rest of it, I need it turned into a bunch of manacles.
I,
Give me a banter.
I like the way you think.
Alright, banter time.
Mm. Okay.
Mixed success.
All right, so you can. We're gonna deplete the Nova Steel for now,
Okay.
and a lot of you, between the three of you, you can take 3 sets of Nova Steel manticles. So I don't know if one person wants to take all 3, or if you want to split
Yeah,
up. You
we'll
guys decide how
I'll
you're
take
doing
all
that.
3. I'll take all
We'll
3.
take we'll take 8 sets because I'm going to bring my minion.
Ooh.
No, like we can take 3 total sets.
Yeah.
Oh, well
That's what
then,
I've managed to get back for you guys.
oh well, I think each one of us should carry one.
Right?
Okay.
So I got one. And I am
I got
assuming
one.
these are just plain and mundane.
They're called Nova Steel manticles.
Okay.
They count as mundane, yes.
Gotcha. Just making sure I got it written down right. That's all.
Why is it not letting me... Okay, it's not letting me add them to my sheet, but I know that they're there.
Okay.
Why is it not letting you add it to your sheet?
No idea. I'm clicking to add, and it's not working. Oh, there we go. See, it'll let me edit that, but...
How about you, Peony? Are you having a problem with it?
No, mine's working. I realized if you tab out and tab back in, it might disappear, but no.
Odd. I'll make a note of that and check later.
We still know you
Um,
have them, and they're important for the mission.
Yeah. Okay, if we're at if we're using stress to do stuff,
Mhm.
because I expect this is going to be a stealth, correct?
Well, what your plan is to your goal is your target is the elves of the monastery, right?
Yeah.
your goal is to get worthy sacrifices, right?
Yep. We're looking for 2.
So creatures need to
If
be
we
tier
get 3,
3.
that's cool. But
So they are tier 3. So anyone of note from the Elves of the Monastery will be a worthy sacrifice. They don't have to be famous or the most powerful. But anyone of extreme power or well known there will count as a tier 4 sacrifice. So even the worst of the worst is going to be a tier 2 just to kidnap normal citizens. I assume you
Okay.
want them powerful enough for the sacrifice. So
Yes.
Right, that's the goal.
So if that's the case, I'm going to, using my scout ability as part of the raid plan, I'm going to establish that this time of year they have celebrations that involve plays that have important people at them as a sign of how established the play company is.
Mhm.
Then I'm going to spend a stress to do a flashback, finding which play will have these important people at them.
All right, so run that by me again. They do plays as part of a celebration, and
Yes.
it's the people who attend that show how well the
Im-
troop is loved in the monastery.
Yes. 100%.
All right, that sounds like either a scan or a skulk, depending on how Movish went about it.
I'm going to scan.
All right,
All right.
And I will dark heart it.
all right.
Come on. Okay, mixed.
All right, so there are 2 plays that stand out that are going to be important. The first one's going to be held at high noon, and the second one is going to be held at dawn. You're likely to find very important people at either one, but unfortunately, Lord Movish doesn't understand the light tongue well enough to figure out which one is the most important of the 2.
It's my job.
I will point out this information and I will let you guys pick which one we go with.
Well, what I will do is I will hire my minions who have become even more trained in the arts of light side conversation.
Mhm.
And I'm going to go ahead and send them in, go mingle with the elves, find out which one is the most important, because they're clever that way.
All right, so
And then
they're
when
alluring.
when one of them
Go ahead.
starts crying that he's still having nightmares of a howling other world of death and destruction, get random one death night, I'm going to slap him and send him out there anyway.
Right. So this sounds like it's going to be either a. Well, there's a couple ways they could go about it. How are you attempting this? They're going to be at standard effect because although
Yeah,
they're a
well, I
higher tier you're
imagine
facing,
it's I imagine
ahead.
it's trickery because they're mingling with the population,
Sounds about right.
and they can speak the light tongue. That's one of their abilities.
Hmm.
So, yeah, I don't know if well, no, they're not alluring because we're trying to find somebody, not trying to lure anybody away.
Well, alluring is just going to mean that the tier difference between your faction and them is not going to be an issue.
Makes sense.
Yeah, but they'll also can I raise it by having them use their magic to invoke their disguises? Can I raise their effect?
Let's see what the magic roll says.
All right. Let's see.
No.
No. In fact, I'm not even sure why I bought them this because I don't think this will ever work. Because it says they can cast a single tier 2 spell at -1 die, but they don't have any invoke. So I have not planned this very well.
They'll
Have
still
to
get,
increase
get,
that later, I
get
suppose.
to roll 2 and take the lowest.
You can increase it.
Yeah,
I mean, how do you increase it?
you spend more gold.
But
It's
then
an
can
upgrade.
they
they
buy the
already
same
have.
upgrade more than once?
No, they already
Right,
have versatile.
So they can
Unfortunately,
never buy invoke because they already have 6 skills.
Whoops.
But that's okay.
hopefully, the expansion book about the invading the overworld will give us more on minions. I'm hoping.
I expect them to suck. That's all right. So let's see how their trickery. Well, they get mixed results. So I suppose they weed out the obvious elves that aren't.
All right, so they come back and they're a little confused. They're like, I guess The first one, they're going to have a visage of the goddess, whatever that means. And the second one, there's going to be a kid involved.
Kid elves.
I think
I
that's
don't
maybe
think
like
the
their
kid,
weird chosen one.
Do elves have
one's like-
children? I thought they like hatched out of eggs or something.
correct. And they give a shrug. I don't know. They said a kid.
All right.
Did you see any kids? I didn't see any kids. What? There were kids.
don't-
No, there wasn't kids.
I don't pay you to think.
Well, still doesn't really help us narrow it down a whole lot.
Well, there's like
But-
dozens of them.
But the kid one sounds safer, and if it's at dawn, then we can sneak in and make it a sneaky mission.
Well, they're elves. Aren't their kids like 80 years old?
I guess.
Which is kind of creepy. I've seen the porn you.
Alright.
All right.
So,
So
what
how
kind of
does
mission do we
one
want
nab
in which time period?
Yeah. How do you nab an elf? Do you like show up and be incredibly tedious?
I think
Converse
so.
with you, or
Well,
What
we
else,
have
Winnick?
manacles, so we're just gonna wrap them in it and drag them away.
Well, what kind
Okay.
of plan are you guys going with?
My suggestion is sneaky, and we go for the one at dawn.
I agree with that. I think it's gonna be a stealth.
Peony?
All right, so you already answered my first question of which play you were attacking. How are you all? Oh, second question: who's taking minions?
I'm too
I already
bored.
paid for them. They're
Alright,
already coming.
I don't have any right now.
All right, so it is just Peony's minions coming with you, right?
Seems so.
Yeah.
Yes.
Basically, I mean, I hired these.
Alright.
This is exactly the kind of job these losers are supposed to do.
Mm-hmm. Get on the wait staff. So you now have this opera, as it were. It is dawn. How are the three of you getting in?
Well, I have my night vision goggles, which are a tier 3 item, and through the darkness, I can help everyone avoid detection. So this could be a team role, or some kind of
Making you
assistance
look
where
like
I
a
guide
big
everyone
elf.
in.
Well, I just wondering what your plan is right now. Like, where is the entrance to this situation? And I'm going to roll fortune, and we'll see where we are.
Oh, yeah, we're totally just sneaking
Yeah,
through the back
uh-huh.
to grab actors and important-looking people.
And I'm guessing we get
Fair
a
enough.
minor boost to the fortune roll because I had my minions like case the place out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, normally it'd be one dice, but you've had two people case the place out, so we're up to three. But
All
that
right.
can still be all ones. We've seen it before.
But I would suggest that we go in there. Well, we don't see what you roll, so
Oh, it didn't
yeah.
come up for you?
So let's go ahead, sneak in there, and grab a bunch of stuff and then go.
So you
Oh,
guys
yeah?
slip in. You guys slip in the back door. No one
Well, they're
seems
elves.
to.
They live in trees or something.
This is a
They live in a
monastery.
monastery.
Oh, the monastery. Monastery back
Mhm.
door.
Monastery back door with an opera house. Continue.
Yeah, you guys sneak into this large building built for this festival that they'll probably tear down afterwards. But you're in the back. You're a little ways from where all the actors and everything are, and there's a lot of hustle and bustle, and no one's paying you much mind despite you being monstrous creatures and a squirrel. But as you enter, how many of you have invoked two or higher?
I do.
I only have
Wait.
one.
You have what at 2 or higher?
Invoke.
Invoke.
And
Oh yeah, I've got Invoke at 2 or higher. I guess we're the Wizard Patrol.
All right, you two feel like a weird tingle over you, like some kind of suppression spell, but not powerful. Something weak. And
Oh, they
Lord
got magical
Movish,
protection.
your heart is beginning to pound. It's not panic, it's not rage, it's just your heart is pounding. All right, how do you guys want to approach this?
What is this feeling that's overcome me? Is this love?
I think you're actually physically incapable of that one. But
I
it
will
could be
walk up
lust.
to Peony. Make it stop.
Where's the list of things we can invoke our god to do?
Oh,
It
that's on.
should
I
be
think
under
our
journals.
dungeon.
Missing things, rituals, memories, savagery.
We're
Nope.
the god of unend.
Did someone find it?
No, I think that may have been back on the Roll20 where we had like the discrete list of spells.
Yeah, I think it's in Wicked Ones though, because Wicked Ones is a summary of the deities that we're using. Okay,
Yeah.
why is that not?
It was the mixture of two gods under channeling. So he had the domain of.
Yeah, the gods aren't in the index.
Yeah. So I will actually just log into the Roll21 quick, and I will pull it out for us because I'm sure this won't be the last time we
Yeah,
ask this.
Yup.
I've got the book, but I don't see where it is in the book.
I think we made it up when we did it.
It was one,
There was some-
not Rafferty. It was
there's-
one that
Theta.
Theta made up.
Yeah, they have like a whole table of them with nice pictures. The artwork in this book is nice.
Yeah,
It's
I've remembered some
cartoony,
of the more
but well
common
done.
things we do through it, but the rest of them kind of occasionally slip in mind.
Hmm.
So you're thinking of
Lord of
immediately
Irons.
invoking some magic.
Okay. Do you want?
All right, I have found it. I'm just going to make a quick sheet in our Foundry journal.
Yeah, I really like the way this book looks. It's really nice.
I think they did a great job on it. Like the art feels very much the same theme of what we're playing here.
Yeah.
It's got an autumn color palette, but it looks like it's got mobile phone with a dark autumn palette. It's just very nice. Okay, here we go. All right. Well, nothing on this would specifically get rid of their protection.
Correct.
Because I was thinking about invoking Astaroth to like whatever this protection is, suspend it so that we may steal these sacrifices in your name. Which I think I'll do anyway.
Yeah, you can certainly try.
Do I roll my invoke or do I roll our dungeon's tier for
You'd roll the dungeons.
Roll your dungeons tier.
which is currently
2.
2.
okay. And I guess this is I don't know what kind of roll this would be.
Just roll 2 dice. Use the fortune if we need to. It'll function like rolling invoke.
I got a
Right,
mixed
so-
success.
The pounding in your heart stops, Lord Movish, as the prickly feeling also stops over the two of you. Whatever effects were protecting against the dark magic, the god seems to be suppressing for the moment. But I am going to start an 8-point clock for notice and check one off because of who is here.
Okay. So, I think the first thing we need to do is actually go ahead and start figuring out where are all the important people and how can we get them.
Well, according to my useless henchmen, they're over there.
I say we trick them into thinking there is trouble and that they must be brought to safety.
Just guys, just put a sack over their head and grab them. It's not that hard.
All right, so we can wait until this opera thing begins, and when it begins, everyone's distracted, and then we put the bags over their heads, put the manacles on, and drag them out.
I have a good track record with opera.
So Slimmick is going to go ahead and start finding a good position and making sure nobody notices him.
I think that's the plan for everyone at this point.
Yeah.
I think
I
this
am going-
sounds... Go ahead.
I'm going to go sit and enjoy the opera.
All right, so I'm going to want everyone to give me just a group skulk as you're getting in positions.
I'm going to go ahead and roll my skull, and I get a success.
Holy crap.
Peony gets to benefit from that success, so somehow this demonic creature goes completely unnoticed as they sit in the crowd.
Well, I have illusion.
I still get the benefit of the success because it's a group.
Yep, but take a stress, and so Peony is in the crowd. Slimmick, you're getting up somewhere high to watch the situation. Lord Movish, where are you placing yourself?
So I'm placing myself somewhat backstage because,
Mhm.
like, valuable actors are also clearly important people.
Yeah, the main
So the
actors
star
are
of
going to
the
be
show So the star of the show is probably a pretty big deal.
Hmm. Fair enough. So I'm going to have something for each of you. So, Fiona, you're sitting in the crowd. You get a good spot, and you can see people who look important. They seem to be wearing rings where most of the monastery is very ungarnished. Like most of them have plain clothes. The odd one has maybe some kind of insignia on their clothing. But the crowd you're sitting with have got a couple rings and a couple things that are a little bit fancier than the rest. So they're probably important.
Neat.
Meanwhile, while you're up in the rafters there, Slimmick, looking around, you're starting to feel really itchy.
Oh, gosh, this is terrible. They never clean up here.
And Lord Movish, you have hidden yourself somewhere to watch the actors. And
Yep.
as they're all prepping, and you can tell who the actors are because just the harmony among them, someone walks in, slaps one of them, and tries to steal a necklace, and there's a scuffle. So, what do the three of you want to do while this is happening?
Oh, I want to banter with these rich people. I guess they came here to see like an opera or something.
Mm-hmm. So banter with what intention? Just make small talk, or
Hey, I've come all the way from the south side to see this.
oh yeah.
By the way, I just love your ear cuffs and your Prince Albert.
All right.
Because I'm curious, because these people obviously aren't the monks; they must be visitors.
There you go.
Yeah, and
Questioning, that's what's happening.
yeah, okay. Yeah, and they explain. Yeah, they've come from the north. The Knights of Justice have informed them that these are the only elves of the land, and they thought they'd meet some of their kin. But yeah, they're a
Elf
little
clan.
stingy. But this is supposed to be high entertainment, and the goddess should be showing up. So
Oh, huh. That must explain the heart palpitation. So it's an opera that they're performing before a divine visitation. Huh. I should probably warn everybody about this, but I think maybe I'll just leave.
All right, I know
You
what I'm
want to
gonna
take
do.
someone with you?
all right, Normal Beach, what are you doing?
So I'm going to use a point of stress
Mm-hmm.
to establish, like any good actor or ballerina. Before the show, the lead always smokes like 3 cigarettes. Somehow can still sing, but he always smokes cigarettes beforehand. Helps deal with his
Right.
stress.
All right, this is probably going to be the one time I'm going to negate that because the lead actor is right in front of you struggling with this necklace.
Yeah, there's currently a
Cool,
fight happening.
I wasn't aware that was the lead actor.
Sorry, I should have implied that better. The one wearing the necklace seems to be the lead of this performance.
Okay, perfect. In that case, if he is doing that, I'm just gonna get this party started right away.
There you go.
I can see
Right,
the
so
back door. I'm just gonna go up, grab him, and take him out the back door.
All right, so just to give you a quick description of the scene, the one wearing the necklace is the lead. Someone came in and is trying to take it, and they have two actors behind them as well. So do you want to just grab this guy in the middle and just run off with it?
Yeah.
All right.
Just grab
let's-
him, run off.
All right, we're going to start at limited effect, and let's build this up.
All right. Thrill of the Hunt. He is
All right.
an actor. He is not versed in dealing with orcs.
You are correct. All right, so we're up to normal.
Then I will go hard and dark heart.
All right.
I
Let's
will
see
be
what the
using
rules tell us.
scan to determine the best time to get him in between the whole kerfuffle.
All right, let's see how this timing goes. All right, so you, just as the person who's trying to take Nicholas off kind of stumbles back and lets go, and the other person's falling into the other actor's arms, Lord Movish leaps out of nowhere, picks up the actor like they're nothing, and starts bolting towards the door. Meanwhile, you guys can hear shouting backstage.
Wow. How much of a diva must you be if you're going to be arguing about how to perform in front of a god?
That's fair enough, one of the wealthy elves say. But I am just here to see if this god that they've brought back is real. They're going to put it in a kid apparently at noon.
They're going to put it in a kid.
That's what I was told. That's what the letter said. Did you not get a letter?
Let my servants take care of that. I would have invited my husband, but I think he's having an affair with one of the bad.
Yeah, I gotta keep those things under wraps.
Yeah. Just so how open is your marriage?
Officially it is not.
Did you
Meanwhile,
want to
Officially,
change it?
wink, wink.
Have you
Meanwhile,
considered?
Slimming,
What's that?
I was gonna let Raph finish.
Oh, I know. I only have a mixed success, so I'm probably not.
Fair.
It's so
Slimming,
hard for me to get in the mindset of like people.
fair. So Slimmick, you're itching like hell. What are you doing up there?
Gosh, why am I itching so much? Is this the same feeling from before with the magical weirdness?
Nope.
Oh, this is a brand new feeling. What is getting me itchy? What is it? This fur? Is it because I'm a mammal? I hate this. I will
And
look
as you're
around.
itching, clumps of fur are coming off of you. And you see a whole clump start falling down towards the stage.
Oh, well, that's not
What do you
great.
do?
I will attempt to catch all of it with my grand finesse.
All right, give me a resist roll.
Okay. Oh, I can actually click resist somewhere, couldn't I? No. Okay, I'll just.
No, I think it's just
There
clicking
we
the
go.
skills still.
Yeah, and then there's a roll bar. There we go. So I will roll 3 dice and success.
Yeah, spend one stress and fully resist.
All right.
So yeah, you catch those clumps of fur, and there's more slogging off, and there's scales underneath. You seem to be shedding or
Gosh.
molting, as it were. Is it molting for snakes?
Uh, for snakes it would be molting, but I'm
Yeah,
currently a squirrel.
that's
You
what you
were a
look like, but
squirrel.
there's scales underneath.
They're coming back. But given that I've resisted this, I am actually going to set up a bit of a trap. I want to abduct. If I'm over the stage, I want to be ready to abduct someone from off the stage in dramatic fashion.
All right, so as you caught all the fur and get it off, and you're like half between lizard and squirrel, you see someone coming out, has a bunch of papers in hands. This looks like it's going to be the narrator. There's
The
a
narrator's
commotion
not too important.
backstage. Maybe not, but the average citizen who isn't scum still counts as high enough tier because of the faction you're at.
True, true.
All right, meanwhile, Lunavish, you burst out of the opera house, and a bolt of white lightning comes down. Resist death.
1 second. I'm currently doing that in real life.
Jeez.
Oh, jeez. Sorry.
Gosh, now I need to get some water.
Right.
I'll do that
I guess
later.
we'll come back
It's a little
to.
bit better.
Okay.
My throat is intensely dry for some reason.
Yo, it's fine.
Absolutely. I will use finesse. And I have a dark heart to do so because I succeeded on that thrill of the hunt roll.
Mm-hmm. Wow. So, describe why this divine smiting does not harm you.
It is because I am angry at the good divine.
Mm,
So it hits me. But I've consumed a lot of meals and not passed up many. So the Lord
Fair.
of Unendings is like, you're not messing with this guy.
All right, and after the bolt fades away, you can see like the dark shadows of his presence, much like Gar used to have, is kind of leaking from your skin, and you're okay.
And then I will spend that stress that I just lost in order to establish that I placed a trap door here to a tunnel to get me out of here with this guy.
Yeah, give me a clever, give me a tinker.
Oh, that hurts. Okay. I said it the way I did. Can I thrill of the hunt a splashback? No, that won't
I don't
help.
see why not.
You know what? It will. It's worth the risk.
There's always
I'm
dark
gonna.
bargains.
Yeah, I need a dark bargain on this one.
So dark bargain is the necklace they were fighting over gets left behind.
Okay.
Something about the lightning bolt ended up stripping it off that main actor.
In that case, I will dark bargain. And I'm. Am I going hard? What level of effect am I at?
You're a standard.
I'm at standard. I'll
Mhm.
take it. I'm not going hard.
All right, so with a mixed success, a little bit 2 more checks on this clock, but Lord Movish, you can escape the scene if you want.
I'm out. I
All right.
I got the lead actor.
All right. Meanwhile, back to Peony, you're having small talk with these rich elves, and the
Oh well,
narrator.
actually, I think I will excuse myself. I have to. Well, what do they call that? I have to excrete. Excuse me. Um, uh, I'm gonna go find my minions who are probably hanging around. I don't know, stupid crap or minions, and say,
Yeah,
"You were right
they're
about the
staffing.
kid. We gotta go nab the kid."
The kid? I thought that was the noon one. And the other one hits him. We're not supposed to think. All right. Yeah, where's the kid?
You get it? No, we gotta go nab the kid and get out of here, and we gotta do it before the kid goes on stage.
Oh, that's not tell the other one though, boss.
Other one,
The sun up one.
son up one. No, let's just go nab the kid. This is too complicated. Let's nab the kid and get out of here. It's just
I
a
thought that
kid.
was the
You
one we
guys
were at.
No, you're
Oh.
at the dawn one.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, come on. There's 5 of you, and you guys are all ripped, and shredded. You can nab a small child, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we could do this.
Don't embarrass
Where,
me in front of God.
where's the child, boss, right now? Or should we just
Oh,
wait for the
well,
next performance?
fan out. Go look. Go look. What do I
Right.
pay you idiots for?
And they spread out. Let's give them a scan. Let's see how well
All
this
right.
goes for them.
See if they can find it. All right. I have lost. Go. All right. Two. Guys are everyone. I have to keep closing the windows because if they get stacked too much, they don't work. Okay.
Right.
Well, that was useless. I'll go look on my own while they're doing.
You also give me a scan.
They see
And
a
I'm going to
kid.
spend a dark heart because this is important.
All right, so
Yeah.
your minions are wandering all over this goddamn monastery, and Peony's smart enough to be like, light race is built up, so it must be up. And after
Yes.
doing some slipping around and looking, you do find what people are referring to as the kid here. You find the door.
I'm the creepy
It's-
person in an elf disguise with a weird accent. I'm looking for children.
But you are directed that they are in the top of the tower somewhere, but they're under guard. They'll be safe. Don't worry.
Oh, how tall is this tower?
The tower's about 5 stories up.
Wow, I didn't know elves could build towers of 5 stories. Excellent. I'm so glad the children are safe. It's so terrible when children are harmed.
The servant kind of gives you an odd look, be like, "Goddamn visitors!"
Why, I could tell you stories about all the ways children are harmed.
Yeah, sir. No
You're
problem.
the creepy in-law who no one wants to talk to.
Right. So, Peony's off to that. Meanwhile, Slimmick, you're still hanging there. The narrator's out. The play's begun. What are you doing?
I'm going to go ahead and wait a little bit here, actually. I'm waiting for maybe like a lead singer or two to come out on stage, become important. And I'm going to Phantom of the Opera them.
All right, give me a scan.
All right, let's see if
Do
I
you
can...
realize that the person you're waiting for is already gone?
It's highly possible. I mean, I'll definitely go for like a second fiddle if they're not there, but I want to be dramatic. I'm not an opera ghost if it's not someone important.
So, Slimmick, you're realizing that whoever they have doing the lead is not the usual lead because they're stumbling over their lines a little. This person was not ready to take over. Something's not right.
Oh, that's even more perfect. I go ahead and ready my little jukebox with That's What I Call Weber, as I will do my Phantom of the Opera trick. So you know what the Phantom of the Opera trick is, right? It is
The
a
trapdoor on the floor? Or go ahead.
no, it is a lasso that descends from the ceiling where I am, wraps around someone, and then a counterweight drops, pulling them all the way up to the ceiling. Normally, in the movie, that was to strangle someone to death. For me, I'm abducting them. And at the
All
same
right, and
time, the orchestra sting comes in.
okay, for this plan, what action are you using?
I think this is probably finesse to actually just pull off the moving parts appropriately.
All right, so let's go with that. We're going to go at standard effect.
All right. I would definitely like to go hard because it's hilarious, and I'm going to throw a dark heart on it because I want it to succeed.
All right, let's see if this fails.
Mixed.
Close.
It
Oh,
almost could have.
Close. So yeah, this rope descends from the thing, and everyone thinks it's part of the act until you cut the line. The weight goes down. The person goes up. You grab onto the person as you're going up, and you smash your head off the top of the rafters. But you have this person.
Oh
Become
no,
bloodied or resist.
my jukebox is falling. Ah, I don't get my orchestra sting. I am. What's gonna go bloodied again?
You are, unless you resist. From
Oh,
smashing your
right,
head to
bloodied.
being pulled up.
I probably shouldn't go bloodied. I will go
Yeah.
with a banter to resist damage, as I will make the screaming in pain part of the whole thing, mix it into maniacal laughter.
Nice. Let's see how this goes.
I love it.
Alright, so when resisting, let's see if it works. It does work. That is 2 stress, I believe, or 1 stress.
That is 2 stress,
Yeah,
and we're
2
going to
stress.
shock muscles instead of taking damage. So you have this
Perfectly
person, you
fine.
have this kidnappee, you're in the rafters safely, you've cut them loose, you have your Nova steel manacles to lock them up.
Clonk.
Where are you planning to go now?
Uh, well, I am in the rafters. I could probably get to the roof and drag this guy with me.
All right, so you slip off, get to the roof, and are you leaving the scene or are you sticking around?
I'm going to leave the scene. I am out of stress. This is my last hurrah.
All right, Peony, are you still heading up to the room with the kid?
You're not supposed to stress yourself out. You're supposed to give me advice.
I can still do that from a distance where I'm safe. I got 1 left.
Ah, why, why are you so useful and useless at the same? It's a mystery. No, our plan is to up. You said the kid was in the 5th floor of the tower, right?
Yep.
Okay. Hmm.
Just
All
seeing
right.
what Peony's plan is with this.
Well, the plan is, we'll go. I'll gather up my useless minion, and we'll go look
Yep.
at the tower. All we'd have to do is scale 5 stories and climb in the window and take them out, right? The windows aren't barred or anything, are they?
They don't seem to be barred. They seem big enough that a bugbear could even fit through them. So,
You
Right.
just have to get up 5
Okay.
stories.
Excellent. All right. So here's the plan. You 4 bugbears will scale the outside of the tower and get inside. You will use climbing equipment to do this because you're strapped, thus can bring the climbing equipment.
they give you a thumbs up.
All right. So that's the 4 of you. We're going to need a distraction. So, Murder, my boy, you say you're haunted by horrible visions of the afterlife. Why don't you
Oh,
have a
yes.
public epileptic fit? Distract the guards. Here, let me help you by mind torture.
And off he goes towards the guards at the bottom of the tower.
So I'll
Yeah.
cast a spell on Murder to make him have a screaming epileptic fit of the horrible visions he's seen before. That
Go
should only
for
be
it.
level 1 because that's something one person can do.
All right, let's see what happens.
Let's see.
Hey, it works. I'm just going to take this clock up by 2.
What do you mean it works? It's failure.
Yep.
He's exchanged it for a consequence.
Okay. I'm abusing my action. Meanwhile, the other 4 will attempt to climb the tower and abduct the kid. I'm assuming that would be a skulk roll.
It sounds like a skulk roll. Let's see how it goes.
And they brought climbing gear for this, so I don't know if that changes the roll or the effect.
It just means they can do it. They're
All right.
not limited
Also
effect
good.
of standard.
That changes the effect from none to some.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I'm holding
I'm
on.
going to spend 1 stress to, during the raid, establish that this tower, the room inside of it, is built to dampen sound coming in.
Oh. Okay, so people can sleep and not be disturbed or meditate.
Hey,
Yes.
I want to
like
give
that.
you a sticky fingers here too. That room with the kid, loaded. Enjoy.
Wow, my minions have some success. Maybe they
Right,
injured
so-
themselves in the process. I don't know.
These bugbears get to the top of the tower and all of them kind of stop. That you don't think they're seen. They kind of start slowly climbing down. So they didn't get caught.
Okay, good. Well, we need to get out of town, so let's put a sack over
They,
the kid's
they
head.
also didn't go in the room.
Oh, wait, you guys went up to the tower, right? Where's the kid?
Boss, there's other people in there. And they look scary.
What do I pay you guys for?
To lie to people and sell your things.
Minions are right. Have you been talking to Slimek again? I told you not to talk to him.
No,
Then we should
just the
form a
goblins who
union.
work for him.
All right, how many guards were there?
I don't know if that guy was a guard. And the other one slaps him. We're not supposed to think. There were 2. And the kid.
There were 2 of them, and you said they were scary. Were they wizards? You know what wizards look like.
And the one nods. One was a wizard, we think. The other one had that like 2-bladed sword thingy.
Oh God! Anybody with a 2-bladed sword is either a real badass or stupid who thinks they're a badass, and either of those are bad dudes.
I'm highly dangerous, just to different people.
So true.
So true. There's only 2 of them. All right, let's. Well, Murder's almost done screaming. Let's. All right, let's go back up into the tower. I'll keep those 2 busy. You guys grab the kid and get out of here.
And they look at each other and nod. Yeah, no, that'll work.
I'm feeling fresh, and I feel highly skilled, and I'm a sorceress supreme. This can't fail.
All right, so a lot of you
Now
get up
I'll
there.
climb the tower.
All right. They have ropes and stuff. I'm not going to make you roll.
I also have a mixed success getting in the tower, so I suppose I'm not ambushed.
All right. No, you're hidden from them. The mixed success. I'm putting another tick on this clock.
All right.
All right. So, Peony, you get up there and you see the warrior is watching the door. The wizard is sitting by the kid, and all 5 of you are kind of just peeking in.
Well,
You see this human child.
we climb in the window, and I say, "Ha ha! I am your doom, and I have come in the window as prophesied. None of you will leave this place, surrender or lose your valuable elf life."
All right, and the 2 turn around to face you. And are you just trying to distract them for the bugbears?
Yeah, but I'm probably going to wind up engaging them too. Yeah. So look at me. I'm the oppressive, evil elf wizard.
Right.
I'm going to give them. What was the name of the person I met at the? I'm just going to. I'll say, feel the
Fair.
power of the person I met sitting next to you at the opera. Turns out I'm evil.
Insert name here.
Your name here. Yes. Turns out I'm really evil.
Right, that sounds like a trick.
It's totally a trick. I'm full of deceits. You don't believe a word of that.
All right, so if you had passed that, I was going to say they could grab the kid and not be noticed. So now, how were the bugbears going to
Would
approach
you like
getting
to
this kid?
re-roll the 1 die?
Spend distress?
I could. I'm gonna get home and cackle like mad and have fun while you while you maybe
I
re-roll
can't
this.
spend a dark art on this because I didn't declare it on the first roll, right?
Correct. You have to declare it before you roll.
Okay. Well,
Hey, here's your shot at it.
I love you, Slimmick. I take back everything evil I've said about you.
No,
Right, so
I needed that.
if they were distracted, they would have been able to grab the kid and get out
Yeah.
without a roll. So
Well,
now,
instead, I imagine they either get up and either try to stop me, engage me, or engage the bugbear.
but how are the bugbears reacting? Are they just grabbing the kid and getting out with a
Grab
smash?
the
Are
kid
they?
and get out. Well, they're supposed to like run up, wrap the kid in. This isn't the first time they've abducted someone in the middle of the night. That's their
Right.
entire job.
Well,
Which
this is
skill
the
do you
big
want?
warning.
Yeah. So that's what they do. They grab the kid, wrap him up, put the manacles on him, toss him out the window. There's like 4 of them. It'd be like a fire brigade.
Give
Smash?
me a smash.
All right. So smash.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't boost this at all, can I?
I
I can't
don't.
spend dark hearts on my minions, right?
No, they can generate morale if you do good things
Yeah.
for them, but
I'll have to talk about how I can get the morale.
Or they
Oh,
just
wow, they actually
succeed.
succeeded.
all right. So these 4, while you're declaring your thing and the warrior and wizard getting ready, the bugbears swarm the bed, pick up the kid, hacky sack him to one another, and the one near the window dives out. The others
Yep.
follow shortly after.
I'll stay here and hold them off.
Yep. Meanwhile, the wizard throws up his hands, unleashing a burst of cold around Peony, and the other one comes up to slice him. Resist 2 bloodied conditions.
First, I will resist the wizard.
All right.
I will resist the wizard because I am also a sorcerer supreme.
Have we invoked the Lord of Unendings yet?
I have not. Oh no, way! I
Okay.
did. I tried to get rid of
He
the.
did to remove the
Perfect.
curse on magic.
Aha! You fool! I was successful at resisting your spell, and because I was successful, I rebounded back at you because I have counterspell.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
All right, so this icy blast reflects back at them, doing 2 ticks damage. And what about this warrior coming at you?
Simply dodge your attack. Crappily.
All right, so he swings with this sword. Apparently, he falls in the category of knowing what he's doing, which is bad. You duck and weave expertly, but he still ends up cutting across your foci. Shock your guts.
Shock my guts. No, not my
Yeah,
guts. I need those.
He seems to be trying to destroy your magical focus.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I see you fought wizards before. In other
And we're back at-
circumstances, this would be more pleasant.
Yeah, and your
Oh.
minions are out the window. The one guy jumped out. The second one followed with the kid, using the first guy as like a cushion, and the other 2 followed after. And they're out, but you're not in a good spot.
No, well, yeah, I guess I'm gonna leave because I'm thinking like, it's like now that I've counterspelled the other wizard but didn't kill him, he's not gonna cast spells on me, and you actually know how to fight, so I'm leaving.
All right, how are you going to try and get out of there?
Well, the proper thing to do would be to jump out the window and then at the last minute lash my demon hide whip onto the windowsill to slow my fall to swing and then vault in the air and land on my feet. An incredibly badass move.
Yes, it would.
Sounds like finesse.
So that. I assume that because that's incredibly badass, that's going for extra effect.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go hard for this.
Yeah, I'll go hard. And now I'm gonna spend the other dark heart because that's what I'm saving it for. I assume this is finesse.
Hmm.
All right, all right, come on, everybody's watching me on the internet. Screw this up. Mixed success.
Huzzah!
All right. So I'm gonna tick off the last point on this clock, and you do this. You do this swing. You flick out. You land perfectly, and 5 beams of light shoot into the sky, Peony.
Oh, that's yeah, we better get the hell out of here. That's definitely the alarm.
Yeah, you're saying that, and the bugbears are already at the walls, scaling the side of the monastery, getting the hell out of here. But this beam of light is coming down towards you. You are the last dark creature here.
Hmm.
This seems to be the punishment of the gods. Resist death.
Well, of course I will resist death. Astaroth, protect me.
Oh,
Wow.
and you are protected.
This is a magical effect. I will establish a quirk about the caster's power, which is that when you strike me down, which god is this that's striking me down?
This is the god of song.
The god of song has come to the attention of me, because they have struck one of me. I am one of the superior followers of God of Unending. And thus, this will ignite a feud between the god of song and the god of unending, who now, instead of just like being gods and sort of casually hitting each other, now openly hate each other.
That
Because of
sounds
me.
brilliant.
And then just like, yes, finally, I'm so awesome. You guys all saw that, right? There's no one saw this.
In that moment, because I can flashback to this,
Yep.
I don't like theater houses. This has been established. I've burned one down,
Hey,
and I would like to
you
use scan.
burn one.
I would like to use scan to have perfectly placed explosives bring down this theater house behind Peony.
It's a bit of a stretch for Scam, but I'll allow it because it's narratively interesting.
Okay. Even if it's just like, even if it's not explosives, just like something that knocks down support beams or something like that.
Oh, yeah. Let's see what the roll tells us.
Okay, Thrill of the Hunt and Dark Heart. Actually, wait, I don't have a Dark Heart. That's fine.
Oops.
So I'll go hard, Thrill of the Hunt. Let's just confirm that. Yep. Yeah. Mixed success, but I increased the effect by 2.
All right. So we flash back to you setting up these explosives and being like, one of these balls is supposed to be enough. Place down 4.
Yep.
But while this light is beaming down in the monastery and the opera house is exploding, the whole ground shakes. The dark energy that was protecting you, Peony, kind of shifts, but so does the beam that was blasting down. You don't think he's going to protect you again. How do you get out of here?
Yeah, I'm out of here.
Right? How do you escape? The walls are up. Your minions are gone with the chosen child. You're in the courtyard.
Oh, I use a time-honored method that has endured for sorcerers for years. It's called expeditious retreat. I run, and then I keep running.
I'll allow it. Right.
I run with magic.
Yeah, hook me up with.
So, blowback. Did this stay a stealth plan?
We went pretty undetected until the end.
Kinda.
Only when we hit the most obvious, biggest target did we suddenly draw attention.
Too, it was the most obvious, biggest target. This is going to be a great sacrifice, but we got most of the way there.
All right, so I'm not going to say it's completely off the rails. It was stealth for the most part until people start getting grabbed.
Well, when we grabbed
Yeah.
the kid, it was a high-profile
We
target.
left when the alarms went off.
I wasn't expecting the divine to take immediate notice, but I don't know why I didn't.
Minor
Oh,
come
moment.
on.
you took its host. There's a bit of there's some anger there.
Yeah.
All right, so how do I? One of them. One of them.
Oh boy, we're
And
gonna have
whoa.
more adventures come.
Yeah. Absolutely, we are. But by that time, only due to the time that we are hitting now, I will have minions.
My
Plan
minions. I
ahead.
hope my minions don't die because I have upgraded the crap out of.
No, one of the. I'm getting very short on the list of abilities for Hunter, and one of them involves minions. So I figured I would set up to get that one. 'cause
Yeah,
the
well,
other ones I'm
we've
like,
pretty much bought almost all the abilities by now.
yeah.
These characters
Oh,
are
we're
near max and
nearing-
ending their story.
Yeah, we're near the ending of the plan as well.
Yeah.
So, with that, I put the prisoners in. There's a minor setback, which I will
Only
put in
minor?
bank.
Hell yeah.
You have your new prisoner list. You attack the higher tier of one tier, so everyone is getting 2 loot dice. Everything else of valuable got dropped along the way at the rate things went.
Yup.
But everyone heal up and roll your 2 loot.
Okay. I will take.
Oh.
I will just take. Yeah. No, because everyone gets to. Never mind.
I
Never
get a
mind.
piece of loot. I definitely would love a piece of loot. But what did I get?
All right, how much loot do we have?
2 dice.
2
I
dice.
had prisoners open. I'm gonna re-roll because I don't know which one's me.
Fair, they all say prisoners.
I know which one was me.
There's
I'll take
Peony.
it.
Mundane or valuable item from the loot.
Lord Movish. Now that I have Lord Movish pulled up, let's see if this does this properly.
You gotta select the token. Select your token should help.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say I found an interesting piece of gear. I found a phonograph.
Okay, 1 gold and 1 dark heart.
All right. And then the goblin brings you a what looks like an angel. They are bound in black cuffs, and he looks like he's been beat to crap. And he's kind of at your entrance when you get there. He's like, huh? Huh?
Oh my
So-
gosh.
Thing is, I never used my
Huh?
manacles. I just held the dude.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm gonna put my manacles on the goblin and take them both in.
Huh?
You did great. This is fantastic. We love you. Come spend some more time with us. So let's see. So he brought back an angel, you say?
Mm-hmm.
And then he's in there too again.
Yep.
Yeah, put them back in.
Poor guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We technically have 6 sacrifices.
Now, some important bookkeeping things. Are you giving someone off to the Fae?
We do have that alchemist, so I think it's time.
No
Oh, it's
objections?
the guy whose memory we saved.
Yeah.
Mm.
Alchemist. He's level 1. The Fae can have him. Do what they want.
No, that's the level 1 alchemist. Yeah, toss him into the. They can totally have it.
Into the furnace with him.
More Nova Steel.
Yeah. You know, we could, given how often we get it, we don't have to do it every time, but this time we actually expended all of it. Because I spent it all.
It was worth
So
it.
what do you want to do with these 6 people? You only need 5 sacrifices.
Well,
We lock them up. It's still their memories.
Hold on. What we could use one of them to start a war. because they are important people. So if we find a way to blame them for something else, that could be something.
Right. Honestly, that might be a question for next time.
Yeah.
I
Fair.
don't
Should
have
we
an
hold
immediate
here?
idea on that
I get-
front.
Might be good for the
I
next
guess.
time.
Yeah, we're already past 5. We've done the
I-
loot
I-
rolls.
Can't believe I actually succeeded at something.
It was amazing.
Everything's coming up.
traps.
Right? So let's go check out the experience list.
Yeah, how do you make
Hell
minions happy? I didn't see any way to raise their morale.
If Calamity does a good roll, it can raise morale.
Right.
When you build certain level 1 rooms, it'll give every minion group of morale.
There we go. That's what we're doing next. They were good in this mission, and I think they deserve better. So I think we're going to build one of those next.
Right, so XP advancement. There we are. So reckless XP. Anyone who became bloodied or stressed out, take 1 reckless XP.
Yep. I have kit 3, and I am now tier 3 scan.
I will be tier. I'll go tier 2 smash.
Fair.
Yeah, I got reckless XP because I did go crazy.
Good stuff.
Fine. Right.
But that's it. But I didn't level up.
Fair enough. So wicked XP. Did you make progress on the master plan today?
We made a lot.
Did you jump into someone else's dungeon scene?
I think we did. We spent lots of time bantering. I think that went very well.
Did you act like monsters?
Did we? I don't know. Was it the part
Did
where
we
we tried
ever?
to put a demon amulet on a goblin just for fun? Or the part where we stole the chosen one?
I'm going to answer that question with my answer to the next one. I cut a dude in half with a book.
Yeah, did you use gear or supply in creative ways?
I summoned a demon for fun with an amulet.
Yeah, I don't
That
know
was-
that. And I, of course, have been engaging in a variety of artifices to mingle with people because that's what I do. And
I'm
only
going
by
to
minion
try
cutting, right?
reloading because I am not able to add stuff to my sheet
Yeah.
again.
Press refresh and just see if it helps.
Yeah, mine's working. There's been some internet glitches.
Yeah.
And then I guess the last one. Did we make the Dark God happy?
Very much so.
Hey, that gets me a new talent.
There we
You
go.
guys wiped out a mountain range and part of a forest for the hell of it. You
That'll show that mountain.
You prevented the reincarnation of one of the goddesses of light.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
So-
very happy.
That went fantastic, everybody.
Lord Movish lost his cook,
Yep.
but I'm going to get a pack of feral dogs
Ooh.
to replace him as
Well,
I get
let's
hunting pet.
Let's save downtime for next time.
Oh no, that's not downtime.
Oh, that's a new ability you just got.
New ability, but we can
Fair
we can do
enough.
it next time. We can do it next time.
So I guess let's do some signing out. Rafferty, you want to go for yours?
Hey, so it's been a busy month here at Sanguine Games. We're working to get the Book of Corals out the door, and I know you guys are really anticipating, but this is supposed to be before July, is when we do the first assembly cut of the Abyss role-playing. We playtested, and the videos of that are online, but now we have to make a beta copy that other people. So, real soon now.
Justin?
All right, I am Justin. Today I played Lord Movish, and I am the GM over at One Bad Roll every Tuesday evening or night. And at some point in the future, I'm going to be adding a second day to that, or a second night, as well as being here and here on Sundays as a player.
And Oni?
I'm Matthew Pose. I've been the storyteller today. You can find me at startplaying.games. I'm a professional dungeon master for hire.
And as always, I'm Griffin, and I run the stream here with Theta. Come join us Sundays and Wednesdays for more tabletop games. This Sunday we're gonna have Dragon Age early and D&D later in the day. And join us this Friday for our new podcast, Notes from the Aleph, where we have Rafferty talking about design.
A
That's
real
a
good podcast.
fantastic show, by the way.
Oh, thank you. See, this is why y'all should come. All right. And so for now, thanks everyone for being here. Thanks for running. Thanks for playing, and we'll catch you next time. See ya.
See?